need a coffee face that you put in the chat.
I am so needing coffee right now.
Oh my god, already.
Oh my god, look at that hands.
It's Halloween.
Crazy, man.
It's Halloween. Hi, good morning, everybody. All right, good afternoon. You are not double parking. You're going to park like a normal person. For real. You're going to double park somebody
Anybody just look at the face on the emoji. That's where I'm at.
I'm going to double park. I'm going to wander around and while I'm double parked. You can't. Saunders, how are you? Yo, yo, yo.
Saunders in the house.
I'm making Joe park the car so if he wants a coffee, he can go get the coffee, but not like double park. Hi, hello. Hello, hello. How are you? How's everything going? Good afternoon. It's Ange, yes, and it's Joe. Joe's gotta go get a coffee.
Joe's a little bit off today.
He needs a coffee.
That's
good enough.
That car right there is fucking me up.
Oh, bop, bop, bop. Go get yourself a coffee. Wait. Hey, hey! I gotta give him some money for coffee.
I'm just poor. You want a coffee? You got 3 seconds. 2,
No.
1,
No.
0.
I don't want a coffee. I want that coffee. That coffee's no good. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not like fabulous. Look at these dogs. They're so beautiful. Hang on a minute, guys. Look. Aren't they pretty? They're very pretty dogs. Right? I'm gonna roll the window down so you guys can see them better. They're Australian Shepherds. They're like a collie. They're kind of pretty. They're very pretty dogs. What did I miss? Everything is going. I just got a pumpkin spiced iced latte from Dunkin' Donuts. Joe needs a coffee. Hi, Michael Taylor. How are you? It's very fallish out today, and I am not completely dressed inappropriately, but half dressed inappropriately. I'm wearing a pair of shorts, so I'll be chilly. That's for sure. Hi, Treaton. Yeah, it's a little chilly today. I should have looked at the weather better. Josh told me it was going to be 60. And I said, okay, well, that means the afternoon is probably going to be like 65 in the sun. You know how the head works. So I don't think my head's really working. I'm drinking my Keurig McCafe coffee. Are those any good? I'm already planning getting my little stuff together for the trip. I found my refillable shampoo bottles, the little squishy ones. The family met your baby this morning and now just chilling until the wedding at 5. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Hello. So glad to hear. It's just wild when like there's so many people I know right now that have little infants. Hi, Ben. Thank you. You have a good weekend too. Hi, Tunisia. You want a tea? Oh, I didn't tell Joe to get you a tea. Everybody's got their hoodies and I'm gonna freaking freeze. Bustelo iced coffee, yes. Bustelo. I had some of that this morning. Thank goodness we went and bought some groceries at the Costco because now there's food in the house and I don't have to listen to the complaints. Good morning, good afternoon, RJ. I gotta say afternoon because it's after it's 12:30. It's 12:42. But yes, getting everything ready and prepped for the trip. Like today, I was busy kind of like basically straightening up and cleaning up the apartment. I don't know why I have this color. Both had babies 1 day apart. Wow, Ange, come on. Was 38, went to the Lifetime. I don't believe the weathermen. You guys know this. Will I be doing a Halloween live stream? Pretty much. I will be doing something. We'll be doing something that weekend, but I also will be doing something on Halloween. We did last year. Last year we went to the Village, Greenwich Village. Hi, Brad. How are you? And we did that. Is Ambrose in here? I didn't see him. Excuse me. Maybe I missed him. Oh, there's Ambrose. Just tell them you are a no complaint zone, like I say. I know. Well, I think what we're going to do today is because I kind of want to walk a boardwalk, get the vibes of the ocean. Probably I'll freeze. I'll have to pull out a coat from the back or something. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. So I think we're going to go over Coney because it's pretty lively there. And it's probably going to be like, you know, like not as busy as it normally would be. We probably can find parking. There's nothing going on, I don't think. And Joe Coffee House time. Absolutely. Yes. Joe loves his coffee. I hope he's just getting a coffee. What do you say? Oh, Wicked Penny. I'll come back when we arrive. Can't take the drive. Take what drive? You'll come back when we arrive. What are you talking about? You don't make any sense. Wow, down at the dumpster, someone threw out 4 new 4x4, 5x. Oh my God. Now they were probably at least $20 a piece. No, I'm just gonna muscle through it. Rented a movie called The Black Phone, so that's the Saturday watch tonight. Ooh. Yeah, Joe's first stop will probably be Nathan's. He'll need a hot dog. Of course. Oh, you get car sick. That's right, you do. Why do you get car sick, Penny? Do you get car sick in person? You're going to New Jersey? What are you doing in New Jersey? Newark. Hi, Robert. Yeah, so, you know what the funny thing is I fly out of JFK, I think, and then I fly into Newark. I just gave him a whole bunch of bacon. Ambrose is always ready for a fight, yes. Look at, now look at this guy right in front. Wait, I gotta flip it around. Over there on the right, he is a delivery person for Broadway Bagel. This is who's delivering all of my food every single day that Josh or I order stuff. And they're super quick. I wonder if they always go, yes, I'm going back. I know we can never have enough bacon. Oh, no, he did get something, so I guess he doesn't get he doesn't get a hot dog. I'm gonna freeze, guys. I'm literally gonna freeze. Oh, look, now he's happy. Look at that. Look at this goofball. He's such a bonehead. I might have to take that hat with me because I don't have another hat. You guys like that? I don't know what he bought. I don't know why he bought something.
Serious today.
Because you guys, between Josh and Joe today, they had me fired up.
Shut up and have that.
Oh, you brought me a buy? What else did you buy?
Nothing.
Did you buy food for yourself?
There's nothing else for you.
Is there the other coat in the back? The ugly blue one? Or the zippy? Joseph, come on. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, for God's sake, I guess I'll just freeze. It doesn't make a difference.
Oh my God, guys. Do you feel this? Do you feel this? Oh, it's okay. Nobody loves me. Do you have anything for me? I'm so cold. There's a thing called a heater. You go like this. Watch
like,
this, guys.
He literally just ate a bunch of bacon.
And then you turn it to this, and guess
Joe
what?
Coffee can wear satin bonnets. Yes, Sanders.
I look good in a satin bonnet, guys. I'm gonna make that satin bonnet look good.
This is the bacon, egg, and cheese.
I'm gonna go find a coat for my
Broadway
loving
bagel.
wife, even though she doesn't need it. Doesn't it look good?
Oh, that actually does look pretty decent. He plays world's smallest violin. I know. I did just give him a whole bunch of bacon, but since he brought this out, I'm gonna eat some of it.
I got a boot back here.
I know, not cool. Shut up. Stop talking about the boot.
I got a tricycle back here.
Whatever. Anybody need a trike?
Jacket.
Anybody need an e-scooter? Let me know.
I'm not mailing on a scooter. You've lost your mind.
If you're in the local area. I really got to put that on. You had 2 hard-boiled eggs today? That sounds good. That sounds delicious. I actually like hard-boiled eggs. If they're made properly. I
have a blue flannel shirt.
It's not what I asked.
What do you want?
I want the plush.
You want the blanket?
No. You have that one blue jacket. It says CMC or Gerdau or whatever the hell on it. You know what I'm talking about. The fleece.
You just need to communicate to your husband better.
Did I not?
Your communication skills are a little shite right now.
Did I not?
You said
Say it, guys.
blah, blah, blah. You just said blah, blah, blah.
Hi, Viking. I told him the blue. Blue. It's blue. Jacket,
I
zippy.
just hear blah, blah, blah.
And he goes, it's like they don't connect. But the best part is, I need to take a broom outside to go to, I can't. Robert, why are you talking about spiders? I know it's Halloween. Michael wants to know how many Nathans you're getting.
Michael, we're not even out of Manhattan yet. Angie's got me on this fucking scavenger hunt looking for a blue jacket. I don't think I have it anymore.
How do you not have it? Warren wore it the other day. All right, never mind. He didn't have it. We don't know where it's at. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Why am I having such a scavenger hunt issue right now?
I don't know. This is pretty good. It is a Snuggie fleece. It's not even mine. I don't know where it's at. Don't worry about it, Joe. Now he's pensive. Oh God. No big deal. I'll just wear a hat. Oh God, guys. I started something and it's never gonna end. We'll be here until Joe knits one. Joe will empty the entire car. It will be naked. Maybe Lauren wore it home. I don't think so. Someone's BP is going up. I know. I think it's gone.
Gone? Why would it be gone? Who wants a blue coat that says Joe on it?
I know, it actually says Joe on it. It's probably underneath the seat. That's probably where it's at. That's where I think it's at. Good afternoon, Hala. Heading to Coney Island Beach or Rockaway? I think we're gonna do Coney Island because there's so much to see on the boardwalk, and I kind of want to get it in. The jacket is gone. Hi, RJ. Hi, Sunshine NYC. Robert, why are you trying to scare me? Hi, Classy. So good to see you as always. Yes, the bacon, egg, and cheese. We're going to Brooklyn. Joe is eating the bacon, egg, and cheese. Basically, that's all he's eating of the bacon, egg, and cheese. Is exactly how it's described. No bread. No bread for you. Okay, here's a bunch of garbage.
Oh, look, Angie's cleaning up her hole.
Is this stuff still wet?
What the hell?
Nope. They're still good. Okay.
We're going back to the apartment to get you a coat. I am not buying you a jacket or a sweatshirt.
You don't need to. Let's just go.
No! That is foolish. That is a...
It's fine. I'll wrap myself in a blanket. It's fine.
No.
I don't want to go back to the apartment. We are going. Let's leave. Please, let's go. I think the Joe jacket's in.
I want Treaton. I want you to tell you.
Hi, Paul Johnson. Kristen
I
Lou,
know
good to
Treaton's
see
in
you.
here. She's going to watch this. Treaton, I'm being trapped. Just for the record, I want you guys to know
We're
that.
doing good.
I want you guys to know that.
You're still Rob? Okay,
I should
cool.
go to the apartment, but Ange said no.
Husbands get the garbage, wives get the wallet. How is that fair? I don't have any wallets. I have nothing. Hi, Chrissy.
I should get the jacket. I've been told no. I'm going to pay for this.
I'm not buying for you. I know. Sandra says that's the famous last words. All right. Okay, let me roll up the window. A cool coffee mojo hat. You like his mojo hat? Is Joe feeling boxed in? He does. Just a
Right
little
now,
bit.
this decision that Angela just made for me is a bad decision. Because it's going to be so cold on that beach. It's going to be cold, guys. I'm telling you. It's cold in Manhattan. It's going to be colder on the beach.
You want to go to the apartment and get the coat?
Damn fucking straight.
Do you know where the coat is?
No idea.
It's on my left-hand side, far right of that. I'm going to tell him the exact directions, and he's going to not know what I'm talking about.
In the monolith.
Joe, what other closet do I have?
The monolith.
What did I just say?
Far left-hand side. What color do you want?
This coat.
Oh, okay. You want any pants?
Joe, go get on the Queensboro. I can't deal with it now. We're done. We're not going to the apartment because you just ticked me off. Not going to the apartment. Joe doesn't want to lose his coat. It is exactly the same coat. If for real is, and I don't know why all of a sudden he's got
put the heat on because you said you were cold. I was showing
he's
our
got
viewers
the heat on.
how the heat works in the car because Ange doesn't all of a sudden doesn't know how
The
it
left-hand
works.
side, I have what we call the monolith, which is a giant wardrobe. Joseph, I can't handle the slurping.
There's a lot of things you can't handle.
I can't
can
handle
see.
a lot today. So it's a giant, what we call
Your
the
threshold
monolith.
for Joe is very low.
It's
I can
very
see that.
low.
The Joe threshold is so low, I'm in trouble before I even talk.
Well, you guys both set me up this morning.
So I'm in trouble for the rest of the day before I even talk. As long as we know the ground rules, that I'm in trouble already. Oh, great.
Okay, but I said it's on what? It's on the left-hand side of the, because it has two doors, guys. Left-hand door, far right of the left-hand door. That's where you need to go.
Wonderful. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home.
Like my
Tonight,
Grammy say,
tonight,
coffee
I'm
sandwich.
on my
Yeah.
way.
All right, if you're going to start singing trash,
That's Bon Jovi.
I don't care. I still think it's trash.
It's Bon Jovi is not
It's very
trash.
for 30. Yeah, it kind of is. I'm not a fan of. He's like Motley Crue.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. Motley Crue. Motley
Thank you
Crue's-
guys for correcting him. I didn't have the
Motley
strength.
Crue's even better than.
It's all
Bon
trash
Jovi.
to me. Joe, I swear, I hope you drink the whole coffee when you go upstairs.
I'm on my way.
Joe, stop. I can't. You need to stop because it's gonna push me over the edge, guys.
I think you're already over. You're in free fall. I think you're
Don't.
already over the edge.
Just don't.
I think you're just in free fall, and it's just a matter of time.
That was Home Sweet Home by the Crew. I know, guys. He doesn't know what he speaks of.
I know a lot.
Maybe can train for a marathon. What? In Joe? In a box, Ambrose. I don't even know what that said. Angela High School says that band is trash. It is trash to me.
That's a good band, guys.
It's not a good band.
Guys,
It's crap. You gonna park here? And go upstairs? Thank you. There we go. Perfection. Okay, now go get my jacket.
yes, I'm wearing my blue jacket.
We're not doing that right now. Oh my God, he's still stuck on the blue jacket, guys. Literally. He's stuck. Hi, Myra. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? It's raining in Florida again? What is he doing? He needs his keys. Where are your keys? Which part of the center?
Deep pit.
He's gonna get out the big fur coat. Oh my God. You know what? If he brings me down my sleeping bag coat, I swear. Hi, Rob the train guy. I wonder if the coffee is the cause of the OCD. No, it's just Joe. And it's just Joe, folks. His thing starts way before that. Happy Saturday, Tracy Ford. You're in the airport. It's not raining there. You're going on a Southwest flight. Where are you? Oh, you're going Southwest Florida. Woo! Oh, you changed your name. Okay, Rob. Just testing it out. Taking it for a little drive out there. See if you like the change name. OCD means a ritual you need. Does Joe have his phone? Is he in the chat? Yeah, he has his phone. So if he pops in the chat as Coffee Joe or Joe Coffee or however he has his name. On my way to Vegas. Woo! You're on your way to Vegas. Gotcha. Hey, Brenda D. How are you? Happy Saturday. Waiting for Joe to go get my coat because I didn't plan properly. There's a White Castle in Coney Island? What? See, here's the thing. Yeah, Joseph Coffee. Here's the thing. White Castle is wonderful, okay? But their hamburgers, they're not, I don't even think they're as thick as my pinky. They're like half that size. You know what I mean? Change my name to me. If you see me, say hello, me, he. Oh, okay. All right, sounds good. Sliders. Yeah, they are definite sliders. Can you trade Joe in for a new model? No, I like that Joe, even though he makes me crazy. He's perfect for me. Where's in the car is there a naughty corner? It's right over there. Yeah, you got to eat like 10. Going to Ennis, Ireland. Oh, that sounds so wonderful, crazy chick. Well, White Castle will have you, yeah, for real. And the meat has holes in it too. Until it had 50, really? It has caffeine in it? Where does it say that? I mean, I know it has erythritol. Green coffee bean extract. Coffee fruit extract. Is that what it is? I don't know how much a Castle burger is, but I can't eat them because I don't eat the bread. And you know, a White Castle is just entirely bread. There's just like a hint of meat and like one pickle. You get 2 pickles, you're like, I don't know, the person messed up in the back and they broke their whole like burger paradigm. You know, they losing money on that extra pickle. Chris and Liz thanks guys, I'm so ready to be out of here because of last week. Oh, I can only imagine. Give Joe a kiss, get a day's dose of caffeine, and for real. You never ate White Castle treatin'? Well, that's the whole thing. It's how the bread is steamed on top of the burger. Yeah. And it's like, you know, because they cook it like with the buns on sitting on top, and that's why it gets that certain texture, you know. Ambrose, I get what you're saying about White Castle, but if you grew up with White Castle like we did in the Detroit metro area, White Castle is like a mainstay. Like you would always go to White Castle because I think the burgers were like something like way back when. They were like less than 50 cents. There's a Dunkin' Donut for coffee so you don't have to wait for Nathan's. Oh, I can't deal with the Nathan's coffee thing. But you know, White Castle was like the bomb. I don't want ghost pepper cheese. Why would I want ghost pepper cheese? I can't, I burn my mouth, I can't taste the burger. And I don't even, 25 cents, I believe, back in the day. Yeah, it's all about the onions. I am from Detroit like Eminem. I literally am. You know, he's saying about 8 Mile, I lived at 6. So there you go. And it didn't get any better the farther south you went, just so you know. Growing up in NYC, Larry said we didn't really have fast food restaurants. No, I mean, I can imagine. Newborn babies are a lot of work. Yeah. It's its own thing. I like them, but not a picky. Yeah. Well, I mean, oh, he got my coat. Look at him. Look at him. I won't freeze, guys. It is the soggy bread, Brenda. It's because it's got that burger oil in it. Thank you. I got a coat. Peace out. He found it.
No, I didn't find it. I found your jacket. I still don't know what I'm doing with this.
I don't. That's fine. I got this one. This one has pockets and shit.
I don't need an emergency jacket. It should be in the car.
I'm sure it is in the car. Hi to the res, Big P. How you doing? Okay, now we do the circle and we turn it around and we go over the hills and through the woods. Oh, but look at the beautiful day we have going on. Hi, Diana. I worked my junior and senior year of high school at White Castle. Really? Did you come home smelling like a White Castle? Hey, Mrs. Viking.
Hey, Miss Viking.
How are you?
Welcome in.
Viking 180 had a really good burger from a place called the Beer Garden in Park Slope. Yeah, he was mentioning Park Slope the other day. You're cold in your house, Sunshine NYC?
It is a little
He
breezy out
does,
here,
Sluts
guys.
needs to, he does love me, even though we argue back and forth and it's like, but that's just life. We have to do that. We have to get it out and then move the hell on. It's what we do. You know? So I got a coat now. He's had a bacon, egg, and cheese plus extra bacon. He has a coffee.
Had.
Well, he drank his coffee.
There you go. It's all about the facts, Ange. I gotta go to Coney Island and make my own coffee next because they don't know how to make it.
Well, no, we're just gonna. They said there's a Dunkin' there. I say we skip Nathan's and try something else.
Whoa! Stop the live. You're gonna do what?
Well, because they just aren't doing it for us. Oh, look at this cute little family. They have their little hats on.
Did you
They got
say
their little
we're
kid.
not gonna get Nathan's?
They look like they should be out there for a photo
We're not
shoot.
getting Nathan's?
Oh, no. Is it blurry? Okay.
Yes.
I know. Look at these.
I have been deprived of Nathan's for a month.
Sister Yoshi, fix
Deprived
him.
is the correct word.
You're not deprived of anything.
I didn't get it for my anniversary.
Joe.
Just saying.
You got your pizza for your anniversary.
I did.
So you can't have everything. It's
Why?
not like a day of Joe.
Why?
Joe's always upset, guys,
Why?
with that
Why
stuff.
can't it be a day of Joe?
Chris and Lou. Ooh, 5 more days? 5 more days? Is that how many more days it is till Vegas? I land Wednesday. So wait, today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I have to sleep Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. Only 4 more sleeps. And Joe, you should try the Terrace Bakery and Restaurant in Park Slope. Okay. He's a very spoiled hubby.
All right. I'll go with spoiled hubby. I'm not going to go with the adjective very on that spoiled hubby.
Okay, extremely.
Extremely, I don't agree with that. I'll go with spoiled hubby. Yeah, I can agree with that. But very and extremely, not right now. I'm not feeling those two right now.
I'm feeling him, totally.
I'm not feeling very and extremely right now. When you
Joe needs
latch
Nathan's,
on
Ange. Don't be
spoiled
cruel.
hubby. Because, you know, if it was very or extremely, I would be getting Nathan's without question. But no, I've got to
It's this
argue.
way all the time.
I've got to argue to get that today. So I would just say spoiled.
You had your day of Joe on your birthday, they said.
No. You have to
Happy
understand,
Saturday, Brenda.
when you're with Joe,
Hi, Walt.
it's always Joe time, guys.
But this is Sassy Bitch Saturday.
Oh, fuck, that's right. It is Sassy Bitch Saturday. Oh, fuck.
Andrew
guess
Joe needs to come to Boston
Joe
and eat
time.
at Morton's. Oh, I would love to go to Boston.
We gotta, yeah, I'm all for that.
Gotta
Yeah,
at least eat the
I'm
fries
ready
and
for the
order a
5-hour
side of
drive.
onions since you
I
love
just
it.
gotta
I
work.
can't eat the fries. I can't eat the carbs, guys.
I gotta work on the
You guys are new
the
here.
hotel.
I'm sorry, but I can't do the carb thing. It's a whole diabetic thing. I know.
And I do it because I support you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be the size of a house. I would be a
L&B's
house.
or Rolling Roasters are always good options. They are good options. Get your Nathan's, Joe. I'm getting mine when I get to Vegas. Yeah.
Okay, are we making a deal now? Is this like an agreement? We have an accord? What is this?
White Castle will turn your stomach. One time, Joe and I had a competition.
Oh, that was bad. You lost.
It was bad. This was back in my bigger days, guys.
You lost though, right? You lost, right?
Am I ready to go to Vegas? I'm ready personally to go to Vegas. Am I ready packing wise? No, because I can't, like, you guys, unlike other people who have a lot of room. Okay, what is this person doing? Oh, did you see that it was green,
It's
sir?
green, biatch.
Move your little Ford POS.
POS. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
now
Oh,
you're
you see
gonna
that
open the
face?
window?
Did you see that face? She just had gas. Now she's gonna follow me.
Where's Wolfgang been? Did you that
She
come
gonna
found
follow
her
me.
get her? Oh no. Wolfgang's around. She probably didn't get
She'd
the
be
notification.
following me now. She didn't like that horn I gave her.
She's worried. She doesn't know where she's driving.
Yeah, she got a scuffed up. She got a fucked up.
Joe, just back it up. Don't even say anything. There you go. Bop, 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 bop.
Put her in an ambulance.
And you got to try Freddy's steak burgers. They're so good. Okay. She's a rude driver. She's just like not a non-driver.
You should have seen the face.
Hi,
she
Loco
gave.
Gatto. Good to
The
see
face
you.
she gave was like, you know.
I didn't know what that face was. It was like a big cheese
It was
face.
like a constipation. I got a poo face.
I don't know. It was a bad face. If you put hot sauce on it, it probably won't feel. Yeah. No, I can't do the carbs, guys. I'm sorry. Look at that. Sheba does not want to be with owner.
But she was a fat one.
It was a chunky Shiba
It was a
Inu.
chunky Shiba. Shibas are the closest thing to the cat I've ever seen in the dog family.
They kind of do look like that, don't they?
The Shibas are the closest.
Please move your space buggy, lady, says Crazy Chick Sheeta. Her space buggy.
Yeah. Ford Focus. Seriously?
You didn't have a problem driving in NYC when I was a New Yorker. Once I moved to Florida, I got crazy anxiety of thinking of driving. Really? Really?
One of my
we
skills,
gotta cross the
one of my
side.
skills I have, guys, is I'm an
Hey
excellent
Phil, we're gonna
driver.
go over to Coney Island.
Just an excellent driver, guys.
We're taking a little drive there
just
so
a
you guys know
natural.
what it's like. We're crossing through Central Park at the moment. This is on one of the transverse roads. There's a couple of roads that cut through the park. Literally just a couple. All the other roads that are inside of the park are only available to the park employees and people working in the park, etc., etc., etc. I think he needs a few
You
more.
always gotta watch.
I think
the
this
sound-
van needs a few more stickers.
You need the Silence of the Lamb van. You always gotta watch those vans. Silence
It is
of the
kind of
Lamb
a
vans,
Silence
you
of
gotta
the
really
Lamb
watch
van.
them. You gotta really give them space because you don't know if they're gonna want to take you in. You know.
Am I going to love Las Vegas? I haven't been there in probably like 3 years.
Guys, truth be told, I gotta tell you, I'm not a big fan of Vegas. So me not going to Vegas is okay. 'Cause
You know what?
I am not a fan
Listen,
of Vegas. I
know
am
his
not.
dogs are
I'm
crying,
just-
Michael.
I'm just not.
Listen. He says this
No.
until his ass gets there, and then he'd be like, "Wow, I love
I
Vegas."
say that anytime I go somewhere.
It's the absolute truth.
Anytime
He
I
says
go
he never
somewhere-
wants to go anywhere. He never wants to move anywhere. He never wants to do anything until he actually does it. And he goes, that was pretty nice.
All right. Are you done talking yet? Because you just talk all the time. These people haven't had a chance to talk to me
Okay,
yet.
so,
You've been talking all week, and they just said, hello, my name's Joe. How you doing? They need some Joe time.
try the car. Hi, Brad.
That's
Maybe
the
Joe
kind
fakes
of-
it. Joe, yeah, for real. He sits there and says these crazy things all the time of like, I don't like Vegas. It's
not my
overrated.
favorite. It's not my favorite.
What is your favorite?
My favorite? What is my favorite?
Joe he's got to think.
I got lots of favorites.
Viking 180 wants to know if you're having a party when I'm away.
No. I'll probably be doing laundry.
Chrissy Hansen says, Joe, nice to meet you. Robert West.
Chrissy
Joe
Hansen.
time. Did you bowl any full
I
games
bowled
or
2
arcade? Did you
games.
drink?
Look, I want to show you something. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Oh, God. You going to show us a
I got
boo-boo?
another bowling boo-boo. That's my power thumb. That's my bowling thumb. I throw a mean smoke ball. It's unbelievable. My ball goes down the alley at least 33 miles an hour. It is literally on fire. And I didn't break a pin.
Florida has 2 speeds.
My lifelong goal is to break a bowling pin with a bowling ball.
Oh, yeah. He's never been to LA.
I don't know if I could handle LA. I don't know if LA could handle me.
I don't think you could handle LA.
I don't think LA could handle me.
I don't think you could handle anything like
I
that.
can handle LA. I don't think LA
I
can.
don't think you even know what LA is.
It's called Los Angeles.
Tina Guzman says she thinks Vegas is overrated too.
Tina, I agree with you.
Like I said, guys, I'm not going necessarily to do a bunch of gambling. Your uncle has ruined his shoulder, but that's 40 years. A queen. Oh, he was in leagues for 40 years? Yeah. Throwing that ball.
So I really enjoy bowling. I mean, I really enjoy bowling. I really enjoy
Yeah, to a
it.
degree that's not normal.
I love whipping that ball down there and seeing how fast it can go. And I love the explosion. It just happens a second or two after I release that ball.
You did list Joe's favorites treating.
Explosion. It's an explosion of power.
Crazy Chick Sheena, are you for real? Your favorite little city is Grand Rapids, Michigan?
Wow, that's not a normal answer to that question.
It's not
Just
normal.
to say, that is not a normal answer to the question. Why? I gotta ask. Why is Grand Rapids your favorite? Why? Give me a reason. There's got to be a reason why.
What
it's
is
your
in
favorite.
Grand Rapids?
I think the Mole Hole is in Grand Rapids. That's a store we used to go to.
That's not in Grand Rapids. That was in Port Huron.
Oh, wrong side of the state.
You're totally in the wrong
The
area.
Mole Hole was my trick. Oh. Whoa! I just almost died. That guy
God.
almost killed me.
I'm gonna get run over by a bus.
I was almost hit by the hinge bus. The bus with the hinge in it.
You bowled for the first time recently?
Oh God, wasn't it fantastic? The power
First,
of that ball.
took a few tries not to not get up a gutter ball. Oh my God.
When you throw it hard and fast, you don't get gutter balls.
Yeah, Tina, you know, I do gamble, but I'm not going to gamble a whole hell of a lot on this trip. It's not really what I'm going for. West Side and East Side roads are so narrow compared to Florida roads. Yeah, they are. Have you ever been to
You gotta remember these
Ann
roads
Arbor?
were
Yeah,
made-
heard it's a nice area. Madonna's from Pontiac. Yeah.
These Pontiac's a dump.
Pontiac is kind of a dump. Let's do bowling live stream. Oh, we could do a bowling live stream.
Guys, you're gonna see a whole different side of Joe when I get a bowling ball in my hand.
And it gets a little ridiculous,
It
guys.
gets crazy, man. I can kick up the notch. I can slow it down. I got multiple speeds. Oh, it's fantastic.
I actually can bowl pretty decent if I just focus.
This is true. Bowling is a mind game, guys. It's all in your mind.
If somebody bothers me and tries to tell me to do
Shit,
something,
is this guy got flashers on? Where's this guy moving?
well, he can't be moving when he has the thing open.
He's moving.
Oh, he is moving with the thing open. What the hell? All them packages are gonna go flying.
I'm gonna give him a lot of space.
Okay, let him go in the next lane. That's fine.
You want to speed up?
All those packages are gone.
One
You
step.
guys, if you were expecting a package to come to you on the east side, sorry.
It's gonna be all over the road.
If you guys got all your underwear and all of your stuff coming from Amazon, I'm sorry, you're never getting it.
I'm sorry, it's gonna
Reggae
be
Fest in Vegas this weekend. Extra smoke in the air. Ooh. Is the world ready for this? I know. Bowling and playing pool is all about the angles. See, what I have to do is I have to look at the arrows. If I focus on the arrows on the lane, you were a hard thrower too, 258 high game.
Yeah, I haven't bowled. I bowl once in a while, and
It was loaded with
I
DOA
bowled a
merch, 'cause
124
I'm a
and a
brand.
152, so I was pretty happy. The 152.
I don't
was
mind
picking
bowling.
up-
It doesn't bother me.
I was picking up some serious marks, and I got a couple strikes in a row, feeling good.
Like, I used to have my own ball, own
Feeling
bag, own
good.
shoes, all that stuff. Yeah, there's that little Empire State Building. Thank you for putting that up, Saunders. I like looking at that. I used to have all that gear, but then we moved to a tiny little apartment and we got rid of all that gear.
all that.
It's
gear.
just too much to have.
My Black Beauty had to go.
Yeah, he had a bowling ball. It's called Black
Brunswick
Beauty.
Black Beauty. I had to let it go.
You bowl palm down. How does that work?
Palm down. I don't bowl.
So
I
you
bowl
bowl
palm
backwards?
Up. I bowl palm up.
I bowl palm up. Oh, you bowl palm down and you let it go this way.
He gets the backspin on it.
300. The
Yeah.
other me could not
300
get
is
to
a great
Fremont
game.
Street
I've
because of
never
a
reached
parade
the
and
300
football
yet.
game.
I've never had a
Really,
300.
Treaton? I missed yesterday's streams. I missed everybody's yesterday's streams just about. I was really busy doing so much stuff yesterday. I had another project that I've been working on for a while, and I've been waiting and waiting for probably a month for their feedback on stuff, and they finally responded.
Yay.
And it was like, okay, well now we connected, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be waiting for another couple of weeks. One of those clients, but that's okay. That's okay. Hummus Kitchen, look at that thing. They built a whole damn thing outside, connected
That
to the
is
building.
The whole damn thing is right.
These people will be building whole damn things outside.
Let's see how they hold up in the winter this year.
Includes a basketball pitcher wind up. That's Joe. That is Joe. Joe does this entire wind up thing where the bowling ball comes up. He brings it he cranks his arm all the way back.
Pick it up a notch, baby.
He takes it above his head. Literally,
It's
not
up there.
joking. If you are standing behind
Up
him,
there, baby.
I always tell everybody that stands behind him, not that he's ever done it, but I'm afraid. I always tell everybody who sits behind him while he's boiling, please just move out of the way. Because I'm waiting for him to accidentally drop it, let it go the other way.
Not gonna happen.
So
It's cocked and locked.
he literally does this entire wind up where he cocks it all the way back above his head,
Release the fire.
and then he guns it down the alley.
Release the beast.
Nobody's wearing anything cute. It's just jeans and coats. You like your kids enjoy? Like, oh, totally, Treaton. You have no idea. It's totally Fred Flintstone on his tippy toes.
I love Fred Flintstone. He's my idol.
I think that's where Joe got his form from.
I did.
I think he studied the Flintstones
Tippy toes all the way down.
And he likes to tippy toe all the way down.
Tippy, 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 tippy.
All the way down, and then he guns it.
Guns it. When I was warming up, the ball was landing halfway down the alley because I didn't have the release down. Just
Never bowl with shoelaces undone. There's been times where he actually overstepped the lane.
Because I didn't slide properly.
He didn't do a perfect slide.
With all that power, you have to have a slide. I have to legitimately
Owen.
slide. If I don't slide, I go over my head.
He
Because
literally
there's so
went
much
down
power.
He literally went down the alley.
There's so much power, and it's so unstable. You gotta slide
Joe
it
needs
out.
coffees like Popeyes needs spinach. He does. That's his thing.
God. I want to take you guys along. You guys are gonna be stunned. My style is just epic.
Joe could be Fred's brother.
It's epic. All I need is that buffalo hat. The buffalo hat is all I need with the 2 horns of blue. And
What
the
did they
2
call
horns.
it? Chrissy, he couldn't get through in his car. All the streets were closed. Wow. Getting a strike with the split is really great technique. That's what he does. He actually,
I worked the ricochet off the sides. With all
he
the
will
power,
get,
you want
he'll
a
get
backward
splits
strike.
all the time because he
I
guns
call
it
it
so hard.
It's called backward strike, where you miss the head pin, but there's so much action with the pins. You get backward strike, and it comes off of the 10 and goes up the pyramid, get you a backward strike. That's the best ever.
The amount of detail he's talking about right now is making my eyes roll in the back of my
I've patented
head.
the backward strike. Missing the head pin, getting a strike the other way.
Hi, Debbie. How are you? So good to see
It
you.
only happens with kinetic energy. Lots of kinetic
Bowling
energy.
is nasty. Playing in alley, ended up in the gutter. I know. You play in the alleys and you end up in the gutter.
I know. You got to stay out of the gutter, guys.
It's like a street game.
True.
I wonder if that's where it started. Did they just start playing in the street and that's why they call it that? How did bowling start? Was it played in an alley?
In a gutter.
And then when a ball fell in the gutter? Somebody look that up. Now that I'm really thinking about it. Was this like a game they just played in the back alleys of cities?
Maybe.
What was the... What the what?
It's interesting, though. You think about it.
Yeah, it was
We figured out Monopoly with AC. Now we may figure out bowling with the alleys of New York
back
City.
alleys of wherever.
New York City. Back
I don't
alleys
know.
in New York City.
I don't know. Somebody will look it up and they'll tell me. It is a beautiful day actually in New York City. That little puppy crossing the street over there. We're on the east side. We are actually going down, what street are we at? Second Avenue.
I didn't want to go to Lexington. I popped over to Second.
Does Joe watch bowling competitions on TV? He would.
I do, but
Only
I
if
gotta
he
tell you,
happens across them. He doesn't find them.
I watch them, but they don't have the same flair and panache that I have. So no,
But
I don't see any. I just see these perfect people making perfect strikes all the time. With
I
perfect
know.
Balls.
I mean,
mine is not perfect. That's why it's fun watching me. I'm not perfect,
see,
but
the
I'm
thing
very
is,
animated.
I think the bowling things, competitions on TV, like they bowl
They're
so
kinda
well.
boring. They're kind of boring.
Around 400 AD, bowling began in Germany as a religious ritual to cleanse oneself by sin by rolling a rock. Okay, are we for real, Chrissy? Into a club representing the heathen, resulting in bowlers being called really?
I didn't know that. I figured it's New York City.
They found it in Egypt too, really. I want to know where the alley and the gutter came from. Like, that's what's intriguing me.
I know the Egyptians.
Oh,
didn't
guys, we
come
got
up
a
with
bot.
the alley and the gutter.
The
Come on,
mods have
guys.
something to
Sabers.
do.
Sabers.
It's called Pagans, really.
Pagans, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Classy got one. Have you
Classy
ever thought
always
of living in the suburbs of New York and then you'd have more space for your bowling balls?
No.
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 There is form and can be found in ancient Egypt. Okay, Ambrose.
We actually have too much space right now.
Well, here's the thing.
We have too much space.
If I lived in the suburbs of New York, then I wouldn't have New York. Who bowl over grass called ground cream bowling, no pins involved. So what are they bowling for? Classy is a very great mod. Yeah, so like if we lived like out in the suburbs, even if we lived farther out in Queens, it just wouldn't have the same feel as living in New York City. That's the whole point. Like you want to, like we live in New York City because we like the vibe of the city. I shocked Joe's into bowling. No steel involved. Yeah, no, he's into bowling. He's always been into
Hang on a second.
bowling.
There's a counterweight in that ball, guys.
What does that mean?
There's some metal in the ball.
Oh, there's metal in the ball. Well, yeah, there is something in the ball.
So
NYC
my
is
next
not
ball
that
is
bad. No,
gonna
it's
have a
not.
special counterweight inside for Joe.
The biggest issue about NYC is like, you know, cost of rent and everything. Turn my eyes from the computer for a second, and geez, I need to pay attention. I know. Which came first, bowling or Skittles?
I don't like Skittles. Why don't I like Skittles?
I don't know what your problem is with Skittles. Skittles are wonderful.
I never liked Skittles.
Skittles are kind of like mini Starbursts.
I was not a big Starburst fan either.
What?
They always got stuck in my teeth.
Well, one, you chew them a little and then you pretty much suck on them.
Well, again, you know how I eat.
I know, but
I don't suck on things, I eat things.
I like Skittles and I like Starburst because they both had such juicy flavor. You're not a big Skittles fan either, Debbie Bernfeld? Okay, Joe.
Well, I mean, come on, Mr. Copper, tell these guys to move.
Oh, you're talking about the
Wave your fake lightsaber around and tell them to move.
The fake lightsaber.
They got their little orange stick.
Used to stay in Dublin.
This beer
Ireland.
brand
I love them
wine
yum.
truck
I
needs to
know.
realize
I would
where
love
it's going.
when when I see other people and like they're getting ready for trips and they go get the candy and everything and all the snacks. Do you know how much more difficult that's become for me?
Oh, snacking is very challenging.
It's like not the same. It's not the same. Like I would love to go there and get the dollar candies and pack them all in my bag and that I have it all ready. And it was like, you know, like when you go to the movies, you'd go there and you'd stock up like you've never had any kind of candy. You know, you go to the dollar store, you'd spend $10, you'd go in there with 10 things of candy each. Because if you went to buy it at the friggin' movies, it would cost you $10 for one. Okay, I need you to slow down. Right now. Joe? Joe? He's speeding up, guys.
He's ready to go turbo.
No.
Why?
Because they said so. We're going over the Queensboro on the bottom, guys. Look at this. There's people in that lane over there.
That's a crazy lane.
That's the nutty lane.
That's
I don't go in
actually
that lane.
the extra lane.
That's a nutty
If
lane.
you have a car breakdown in that lane, you stay there
Wait,
forever.
do you know how to get there from here?
Of course I do.
Okay. I know, he wants to jump to light speed, Ambrose. Why does he do this to me? I know, Debbie said, let's not get a ticket.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Oh, God, I don't have a phone in front of me.
Hang on a second, I'm thinking.
Joe's thinking, guys. He's trying to remember where he needs to go. Are you going to take the BQE all the way around? Joe's always bad. He's trying to think of his things. He's trying to think of his path. The map in his head. Because he doesn't have his map up in front of him. Do you want me to get your phone out?
Yeah, something.
Oh my God, he won't get me to get the phone out. I'm getting the, hang on a second. That's okay, what we'll do is we'll have everybody in the chat look up the route there from the Queensboro Bridge. I don't know what he's doing. The bridge is scary looking, it's not that bad.
It's a very strong bridge, guys. There's a lot of steel on this bridge.
Yeah, this is like, a lot of the bridges here,
over-designed.
over-engineered.
The Brooklyn Bridge is way over.
Joe is a very great driver. He honestly is very, very good at driving. Don't we usually take 25 down to look whatever? Joe, Halloween is a perfect Halloween to play creepy. Okay, I think Grasshopper is a good costume. Hi, little Dutchie, how are you? Help them on Google Maps, Brooklyn. Hi, Johnny R. You crack me up on your alone bids. You have the calm voice with Joe, the wife voice. I do have the wife voice because it's like, you know.
She brought the thunder out today with the wife voice. Shit. And then what she does when she needs my attention, I don't ever touch Angela.
I don't really do anything.
She goes
Stop
after me, and she hits me with her fist on the
Stop
thigh.
it, Joe, stop!
It hurts so bad. but wait, hang on. It does get my attention. It does
Stop it.
Get my attention. I'm like, fuck, it's like a Charlie horse.
I swear to God, Joe, you're making me sound awful.
So no, it's just a Charlie horse. It's fine, and it's like, fuck, that hurts.
These little taps in his thigh. I'm like,
Tap
you need
my
to
ass. She hits my thigh.
stop.
And it's like,
Because he doesn't listen.
no, wait a second, guys. I have it coming. Don't get me wrong.
My God, he's making me sound like I'm beating the hell out of him. And that, it's not a domestic. Stop it. Joe, you need to fix this shit now.
Listen.
Fix this.
I have it coming. Trust me.
I'm not doing none of that. He's like, oh, everybody's poor Joe. Stop. You need to stop.
We get all wound up. And this morning was one of those mornings, and she just has to grab my attention, and so I curl up in a ball in the bed, and she.
Oh my God! He needs to stop it. He curls up in the God. Stop it! Stop it! Making it sound like I'm doing domestic violence against your ass.
Fetal position.
Fetal fucking. I can't. I'm literally.
I'm a defenseless man.
Y'all.
I'm telling you, maybe it's a little exaggerated.
A little exaggerated.
Maybe there's a little bit.
A little exaggerated.
There may be a little.
Oh my God! Ambrose is like, if you need to speak to someone, Joe.
There may be a little exaggeration.
Like I don't know large exaggeration.
I'm really defenseless.
Crazy chicks, Sheena, Eastern European are dangerous.
And then Angie gives me that face. I'm like, oh, I've gone too far now.
Yeah. He goes too far, guys.
I get the you've gone too far face. I'm like, oh.
He knows when he's in trouble is when I'm done, and I'm done. And then it's like,
I'm done face.
It's most underreported crime, females committing domestic violence on their husbands. Oh my God.
And it was like, oh God.
You're killing me, Joe.
So first of all, you got my attention, you calmed me down, everything's all better now.
Because then he starts laughing. He's laughing through the entire thing because he knows he's set me over the edge. And I said, that's it. Both of you guys, both of them.
Yeah.
Both my son and my husband
yes.
are exactly the same fucking person.
Not exactly. Similar. We share
They are
similar
so
traits.
drama.
We share similar
Call
traits.
Joe Protective Services, whatever. Okay, yeah. Guys,
so
call the Protective Service because this little woman's going to do something.
Similar personality traits. And Angela has to deal
make
with
me
both
crazy.
Of them.
They're very similar.
And the problem
Josh is very high drama. Joe is drama.
The problem is when they both come out at the same time from two different sides, Angela's a little bit outnumbered.
Save Joe funds. Oh my God.
A little bit outnumbered.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Cobra Strike is coming out. The
Joe.
Cobra Strike is coming out, motherfucker.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
And it's like fucking lightning. It happens so fast.
Because he sits there
like
and
lightning.
he'll poke at me and he'll make it all about him. And then I'll check him.
It's like a lightning strike.
I'll be like, I don't want to hear your complaints that you're uncomfortable.
You just got bitch slapped and you know where it came from.
I get it. You're making me look bad. Joe got hood then. Oh my God. Yeah, Joe tried to get hood. And this boy is from the suburbs.
Yeah. I did not grow up in the inner city.
No.
Just note to self, guys.
No, it never happens.
I grew up in the suburbs.
Joe grew up in the suburbs, guys.
Angela grew up in an alley.
Did he just say that?
So Angela has a different childhood than I have. I kind of grew up as a suburbanite, kind of like that.
Oh my God.
Angela was
Joe, blink 3 times if you need help.
Angela, she had a different childhood.
You grew up in it. Okay, he's right though. Okay, I'm not going to deny that.
I didn't have to cross Woodward to go to elementary school.
He didn't grow up.
I just went down the subdivision.
Up in Eminem's neighborhood.
I just went down the subdivision and the school was at the end of the subdivision.
Yeah, he just walked in a pretty little subdivision.
It was all
with flowers and daisies and
I just
manicured
lawns. Suburb and go to school, and everybody else that I knew did the same thing.
Why was he bothered? Who knows? It doesn't make a difference. It's because I don't know. He had to plunge the fucking toilet
a couple times. I got to tell you. I had to do that because Josh laid a cannonball up for me.
But for real, that's what happens. It could be something so small that he loses his mind. And I'm like, calm your hey, you don't mess with a Detroit gal. Just like a Bronx gal, they put you in your place.
The problem is
from pure Michigan. That's actually, you know what? That's so funny.
The problem is when I get the face, I know there's no.
Yeah, there is a face that comes out, and he's like, oh fuck.
No,
shit.
The only thing is, now I'm gonna pay. There's payment required at this point. All there's left is payment. That's all we got left right now is just payment.
Just how much?
Fuck.
How much and how long?
That's it.
It went on for a little while because that's when I started cleaning out the entire place.
It's just what it is, guys. You just know.
Hey,
this.
Sister Yoshi.
We've been together
Subdivision's
a long time.
definition of Pleasantville, your own little bubble. It is totally was his own little
swear
bubble.
to God. And Angela's telling me stories about where she walked. I'm like, I fucking couldn't cross 8 Mile Road when I was 16 with a car, and you were walking across Woodward when you were 8 years old. Like, fuck.
Younger than that. I was like
bad.
6, 7.
Woodward is not a good area down where she was, and I was as a
Big P, it's the truth.
youngster driving a car foreboding to pass 8 Mile. My dad said, if you pass 8 Mile Road, I will know, and I will take your car away. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna know? I took him at face value that he's gonna know. He's got to know. He's got people. So I never crossed 8 Mile ever.
Right, Hala?
Ever.
Oh my God.
Because that was not a good place to be when you're a suburbanite. And this bitch over here is living
Disclaimer. Please do not listen to Joe when he starts telling stories. He has a problem extending the truth just a tad bit. Oh, that's the truth.
Well, you know what? The problem is you don't know
They're
which stories.
both, and I know we
You
do
don't know
drop
which
each other
stories are
for
really
bugging.
true and which stories are really false. That's the beauty of it.
Joe likes to make up stories, guys.
Yeah, but this last one was real.
Oh, for
This
God's
last
sake.
one that you grew up and crossed the Woodward.
Oh no, that story is totally
and me not able to go across
100,000% true.
8 Mile because my dad said that's it.
So you're saying Joe had a silver spoon and Ange had a plastic fucking fork? I had a spork.
No, she had a broken fork
I had a broken plastic fork, yeah.
out of the garbage.
I am from the hood.
Oh, fuck yeah. She's...
Joe honestly didn't believe that I was from the hood, guys.
Until we drove by her old house.
And I said, if you want to know where I came from, I'll show you the place
so
it was.
we drove by and I'm like, holy shit, I shouldn't be here.
I took him to the place where I went to
Highland
school,
Park.
where I went to church,
Highland
everything.
Park. What was that?
Highland Park.
What was the church? It was,
I didn't get chopsticks, no.
What was the church again? You went
St.
to?
Benedict's.
St. Benedict's, yep. That's where you went. You showed me St. Benedict's. That was still there. Showed me the old homestead. Still there. Well, at the time it was still. Now it's been raised, right?
Detroit is the 4th largest city in America. And fun fact.
Yeah.
And had a Dixie cup.
Jacksonville,
we didn't
Florida.
have. We had no name
Jacksonville,
brand.
Florida is the largest by acreage city.
It
Detroit is very, very large.
Detroit is very large.
By acreage.
And that is part of the reason because they kept doing the urban sprawl thing and growing. Therefore, they could not afford it.
Yes, that's correct.
No, I didn't have any chopsticks. Nothing.
No, so yeah, that was.
I did. We grew up we were very poor. That's just a fact. But why is it so warm?
Because we're in the sun. Turn the heat on.
Now I gotta open the windows or something. But yeah. Saunders was walking the streets of NYC alone when he was 5. See, Treaton? See, that's why we kind of get it. You're cracking me up. But Joe he grew up in the suburbs, not a care in the world, had a sandbox, had all the toys and the accoutrements that any little person from the suburbia.
Don't shame it. It's a good life.
It was a great life. Ange and Jenny both from the block. And that's where it comes from, guys.
Yeah.
There were a lot of playground fights and on the way home fights.
I think I only had one fight.
There is so much abandoned property in Detroit. It'd be a good place if you're in construction to flip a house. Well, the problem is it's still in Detroit. Hi there, Mrs. Matthews.
They said you could probably get your money back on the house in 5 or 6 years if you want to go through that.
But you also have to deal with the neighborhoods and stuff. And it's
They
like,
said it will
but I
come
will
back,
tell you,
but
like
you're
I've
gonna have to
actually
put
looked and done the
time
Google
investment in
Maps of the street that I lived on.
Yeah.
And I would probably say
It's raised.
60 to 70% of the houses are now gone because they were abandoned, crack homes, things like that. They actually had to bulldoze. They were burned out.
The city had to knock them over because they could no longer service the
Yeah,
water,
they
gas,
couldn't.
and police.
Yeah, they knocked them over and raised them. Just totally put them out.
Police and fire and services couldn't do it. They didn't have the money, so they
Yeah,
just
it's
they just
crazy.
knocked them down.
Amazes me at what Vsauce says. There's more vacant homes in America than there are homeless. It's crazy. BQE. Isn't there still lead in the water in Detroit? That was in Flint.
Flint is the lead issue.
There was a whole issue with lead, but that was like lead paint and stuff in old homes.
Old homes lead paint.
Yeah. I'm sure I have lead in my body. I'm pretty damn sure. It's okay though. I'm still here. Anyway. Okay, now I can't read the chat because it's so bright. We're heading over there. I went to a friend's house in Detroit when I was there and made sure I didn't sit in front of the windows. Well, it could still come through the wall. BCE to the BQE. This is Matthew, the Bronx Queens Expressway. Yeah, that's what the BQE is.
Brooklyn.
Old homes
Queens
have
Expressway.
asbestos pipes, and I guess they must have been, yeah, they do. Clinton, now Mississippi, water is one of the main essentials of life. I know, well, the whole thing was that Flint was being cheap.
The problem with Flint, guys, they didn't want to pay for the wells anymore, so they changed their water source to the Flint River. And as you know, Flint had a very large GMC factory up there, a very old factory that made automobiles and buses and trucks.
I know Eminem is a great artist.
It was a very big automotive assembly plant in
Okay,
Flint.
we're gonna get into this?
And listen,
Why are we
they
getting into
dumped
this?
their stuff in the
Porky's a
river.
real thing? Wait a minute, stop. That's just boring. I don't want to hear about your Flint River stuff. That's boring.
That's real.
What? I don't care. What
real.
is with this Porky truck? What is that? Is that like Porky's? What is that?
It's a grocery store, actually.
Porky's not a grocery store, is it,
Grocery
guys?
store, actually.
It's not a grocery store.
It's not an imaginary truck, honey.
But I
It's
don't
not an
think...
imaginary logo on an imaginary truck. It's a real truck with a real logo. It's a grocery store logo. It's called Porky.
Was it a movie? Porky's was a movie.
Porky's was a movie. Porky is a grocery store.
I've never seen a Porky grocery store.
Because you don't drive around the city. I see Porky trucks all the time.
Porky food distribution, says Saunders.
Well, if it's coming from Saunders, I'll believe him. But it's a Porky
Oh,
store.
so you just made up the store part.
I've seen a Porky store before.
Really? Where was it, Joe?
I don't remember.
See, I call him out on it. It's fun. It is kind of fun to learn about other places, but I just don't want to talk about Flint water.
It was a deal. They decided
What's
to
your
move
sign?
the source of their water from
Wait, Gemini,
well
what's
to the
Joe's?
river.
No, my sign is Taurus.
My sign is awesome.
Joe's sign is Leo.
My sign is I'm an awesome leader
Josh
and
is, my son
president.
has told me that I am a double or triple Taurus or some crazy shit like
And I'm
that.
a fireball Leo.
You and your husband both from Michigan, Detroit. Yes.
I'm not from Detroit.
He's not from Detroit.
I'm from Metro Detroit.
He's from the metro area.
And that's a big, guys, this is a big deal. Are you from Detroit? No, I'm from Metro Detroit. Because it means
Oh,
I'm
it's
not
a meat
from the
store,
city.
a restaurant supply.
I'm from
okay,
the
gotcha.
suburbs around Detroit. And people
It's a
have
hard knock
distinction.
life for me. Yeah.
Angela is from Detroit. I am from Metro Detroit.
He's from Dearborn. No, he's not from Dearborn. That's out.
south of the city.
That's south of the city. He is from the northern part of the metro area.
Remember,
Actually, you're in
mile
the very
roads,
northern
the
part.
mile roads run north.
You were born in Detroit?
She was more in the center of Detroit. I was at 15 Mile Road, which is 15 of the center of Detroit.
But you'd bet Mercury or moon sign is Gemini. Ever studied your my son has studied my chart.
I've studied my chart. It's awesome.
You've not ever studied your chart.
I'm awesome.
Oh my God.
Would you like to go inside the Porky truck and see what they got?
I wonder
Go
if they have
shopping?
pork. Do they have pig?
I would
Bacon?
say, oh, I can go for some bacon.
You just ate bacon.
Did you have your buy yet?
I'm drinking it.
Okay.
I don't have to chug it.
I just want to make sure you've tasted it.
Boy, this is taking forever. Probably because I had to go get my coat.
Your coat messed up the whole thing.
How did we meet? We met on Gratiot.
You guys know what Gratiot is? It's awesome.
I think Joe was thinking of Porky's the movie. I do too, but he's just making shit up. You're both kind of Canadian because of Michigan so close, yeah.
Oh, we went to Canada a
I
lot.
have a
We
good
went to
side and
Canada
better
a lot.
side. Oh, that's good. Taurus is conceived during Leo season, 90 degrees away, a square, yes, intense. All four fixed signs are on the wheel of fortune for a reason. Oh.
What's the fixed signs?
Joe studied the menu chart at Nathan's. He did.
What's the fixed signs?
I don't know.
Ever finish this comment? I want to hear.
Joe's throwing shade on Ange's hood. It's going to get real. And I know. He always does. He's like, God.
She'll be fine on the live, guys. You're safe.
Oh, gosh.
She'll be fine.
She's going to tell us about how she was born in the hood.
Yeah, the story gets old after a while.
It's not a story.
Old.
I don't talk about it.
Good.
Well, let's talk about your life. That was
Never-
boring.
My life is boring. Except after I turned 18, it got exciting.
No, we met driving on Gratiot. That's where kids hang out, or we used to hang out.
I don't know what they do now.
Back in the 80s, what you did is you got in your car, or your mom's car, or dad's car, or whoever's car you had access to since you were 16, and you would basically drive up and down the streets.
Because gas was 79 cents a gallon.
Yeah, gas was less than $1.
You could
So
fill up
you'd
the
be
car
like,
for 10
everybody
bucks.
would throw you like $5, a couple of bucks, and you'd fill the tank up, and you would basically just drive up and down Gratiot, meeting other people who are also
And
doing
so
the same
the
thing.
car I had,
It was called cruising
the
Gratiot.
car I had was a big old 79 Newport, which is, you know, it doesn't get great gas
But you would
mileage,
never drive
but
that.
It didn't matter. But my friend's car was a 79 Camaro, which didn't get good gas mileage either, but it didn't matter because gas was so cheap.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, your burgers and fries were more expensive than your gas.
Yeah, so everybody would throw you a couple of bucks.
Yeah, so everybody chip in, fill your tank up, and you just go cruising.
You would get dressed up in whatever you wanted, you know, whatever. It's very much like American Graffiti times.
It was.
For real, that's exactly kind of how it was.
It was,
But it was in the 80s, guys. You have to
Right.
understand, it was 80s vibes. So you were either
Right. It
driving
wasn't
up and down
60s,
Gratiot
right.
just to hang out before you went to a party.
It was basically a social gathering.
Yeah, it was like the social gathering before you went to the club.
Right, exactly.
You
It was
know.
a pre-club event.
So it was before you did anything like that, pre-party, pre-club thing. You know, you drive up and down Gratiot to see what was
Gratiot
happening.
between 15 Mile Road and what, about 11, 15 to 11, kind of that back and forth? Because
We are on the road. We're going to Coney Island.
11 was 696.
30. It wasn't 32 cents. It was about
No, it
80,
was
99 cents a gallon is what I always
79
remember.
and 99 was the range.
Yeah, it was like just under $1. It was like $1
If
a
it got
gallon.
over $1, it was bad.
Yeah, if it got over
Bad
$1, it was like
times, bad
$1.10.
times.
Everybody freaked the
It was
fuck
bad
out.
times.
Dark times.
It was never over. It stayed at 99 cents for like a decade,
Yeah, it really did. And now all of a sudden we're paying $5 a damn
which I
gallon.
can't even understand.
Doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Whatever. I'm not going to go into that right
For
now.
real. But that's
Ruin
what
my day.
you would do. You'd find out who had what party where, and you'd find out by going down and cruising on Gratiot. And then you'd go meet up people that you had no idea who they were. And you'd be like, hey, y'all want to hang
It was
out?
almost
Sure.
like a cruising blind date in a way, kind of.
Yeah,
Sort
it's where you check people out.
of. Right. Exactly.
Does anybody remember doing it? So you were selling fish heads? Oh my God.
Yeah. The Chinaman was selling fish heads on
Hey
the
there,
corner. Right.
hey
That's
there,
what it
Matt.
was. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
Hi there. I can't even see the name because this thing is so bright. Toe sucker.
Toe sucker.
Gratiot spelled Gratiot.
Correct.
It's actually French.
Now it's spelled Grosbeck.
Grossbeck?
No, not you. Them. Grosbeck
I remember
was
my
the
fave
other
show was that talking car in the 80s. Kit, yeah, Kit, Michael Knight.
Michael Knight. Michael, you're
Knight
going
Rider.
you're going to crash.
Knight Rider.
Oh no,
Yes.
we're out of coffee. Oh no, we're out of coffee. We have a momentary
Guys.
crisis.
5-minute commercial here. If you like this kind of crazy stuff, we'll do walking around, which we'll get to once we get to Coney Island. That'll happen soon, sometime.
I don't know about that.
And driving and eating and all of that stuff of New York City. Do me a favor, if you like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll know when I go live. I go live like 5 times a week at least. And if you really like it, give it a thumbs up. That allows YouTube to know it's a good video.
There's not much action I can do with my personality in the car right now. We're jammed in. We're
Yep,
elbow to
Kit,
elbow.
yeah, Kit was Alexa before Alexa was Alexa. Think about that.
Kit was cool.
Now we have Alexa. There used to be cruising in Brooklyn and Staten Island back in the city. See, I think that was something they always did way back in the day. Now, today, they can't do that because, one, it's too damn expensive and kids don't have that kind of money. Plus, they don't want to be driving around. They can't be driving around. You know what I mean? It's just not something you would do. Hi there, Mrs. Matthews. So anyway, we're stuck in traffic, as y'all see.
Shouldn't be, but we are.
Shouldn't be,
but we
couldn't
are.
be, but we are. Traffic, 12 minutes, it says. Mill Parkway to Queens.
Just remember, it's Brooklyn, Queens. That's not Bronx, Queens.
Brooklyn, Queens. The
It says
BQE.
it right there. I'm not even lying to you. It said it right there.
Okay.
I'm not even lying this time.
You're not even lying this time. Okay,
It's
do you need
all
the thing to
truthful.
plug your phone
I don't
in?
know.
Your phone's gonna die.
Good.
Brooklyn is a huge city, like 3 biggest.
Brooklyn is massive.
Brooklyn is a huge borough.
Queens is massive too. Actually, I thought Queens was larger than Brooklyn by area.
Queens is the largest borough.
Yeah, Queens is, believe it or not, Queens is larger than Staten Island. And I thought Staten Island was big, but no, when you check it up on Google, Queens is actually larger by area than Staten Island, which I thought was kind of crazy.
I don't know why it's not
I don't
turning.
know why it doesn't turn anymore. Did I lock my screen or something?
You probably did somehow. Can I flip it upside down?
No,
No, it doesn't do that either.
I don't know.
I
It's,
don't
it's locked. I'm trying to unlock it. I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it. Just turn it on side and we'll figure it out. It won't turn around, guys. It is the express. It is busy.
It shouldn't.
I don't
be
know
as
why.
it is, though. I'll tell you why. Somebody
Oh,
probably
here comes
has an accident.
Joe's driving school, folks.
Yeah, it's probably an accident or some fucking car broke down.
Yeah, Queens is actually part of the Long Island landmass. I mean, so
Yes.
it's Brooklyn.
Yes.
It's all across the river.
Bronx is not. Bronx is part of
Well, it's
the New
farther
York
up.
State landmass.
Yeah, it's up farther.
Manhattan
Brooklyn is
an
below
island.
sea
Did you know
level.
Manhattan
Ever
is
heard what the
an
fate of
island?
Nikola Tesla said about NYC? Being a
Sure.
major vortex, its ley lines likely they made it so expensive to live there.
That's why you gotta live up above the ground level.
Really, Mrs. Matthew? I don't know. Well, we live on the Upper West Side, so we won't get flooded.
Upper West Side is actually high land. It's got high,
It is. It's very high.
It's a
We
higher
can tell
part.
because, like,
You
if
look
we have to
down.
walk down, we actually look down towards Times Square and stuff. You actually look down the avenue.
Sounds bad.
No, but you can look down it, and you see it. You actually have to go down a hill.
That sounds better.
We don't want to go in the
I
ditch.
don't. I'm not saying we look down at Midtown. We're saying we look down the avenues.
I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried about it,
Fun Joe's fact. Manhattan is an island, says Hala.
guys. I just want to let you guys know, Manhattan is an island.
And did you know that Manhattan's an island?
You don't realize it till you stand on the beach of the Coney Island and you go, "Wow,
Correct.
Manhattan
Blue.
is really an island." Yes,
The sky is super blue today, right?
yes, the sky is blue. Manhattan is an island.
Did you know we live by the ocean?
Do you know that?
These are all Joeisms.
These are Joe facts, fun facts.
Joe's fun facts. Did you know that New York's by the ocean? Yes.
Did you know that's the Atlantic Ocean right there? Did you know that?
Did you know Manhattan's an island?
All right, this traffic is starting to piss me off. Just-
Oh, did you know this traffic's starting to piss me off?
Yes, we're gonna have to start doing some massive.
The next thing.
Massive.
Next thing
passing
comes up.
action.
This is starting to tick me off.
Because the driver's just pissing me off right
Cannot
now.
buy Manhattan today for $24 either. No, but I could sell you a bridge. CFAT shared how all 4 boroughs float. Only the Bronx is attached to like the mainland. Yeah, that's true.
Correct. That is correct.
To the Earth's cranium. Another fun fact. Really? And Joe, can you make it a little warmer for when you get here there, please? Oh, I hope so. Joe has lots of little isms. He likes to make up these little sayings and you just go, okay, Joe.
They catch on. They're very catchy phrases.
Don't box me in!
They're very catchy phrases. Don't put baby in the corner. Don't put the box in the corner either.
Don't box you in, Joe. I gotta box you in.
No.
Or else you're freewheeling and then God knows what's gonna happen.
Let me off the chain now. Now that's not
No.
right.
Oh,
That's not
that
right.
person's gonna get.
He's not gonna get nothing.
He's not gonna get nothing. He's just gonna get in front of us.
That's right. There's another
know.
one.
Oh,
When
look
you have
out.
one, you always have two.
Yeah, well, they have a shitty car, so
Well, the
they
first
don't
one was
care.
a nice
Oh, look,
car.
now they're boxed in because now they got sandwiched in by all the other traffic. I
They're gonna
moved
try
many
to get
years
in
ago
front
to
of me,
more of a
and
country
I'm gonna
area. I couldn't
bulldog
take
him.
the
I'm not
stress.
gonna let him in. I'm not
But
gonna
your
let him
cousins still live in Brooklyn.
in.
Really,
Not letting
Frank?
him in. Oh, he's not coming in my
Do you like
lane.
the country life?
Nope,
Tell
this
me.
guy was gonna pass. No, for you. No, you're not coming in front of me. Keep on going. Find some other chump.
Oh my God, Joe. Calm down. We
I
have
hate
8
when
more
people
minutes
try
of
to do that.
traffic.
They try to do that to me. They're gonna run up and try to get in front of me, my car. Oh, there's another one. Bye-bye now. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye, Range Rover. Go on now. Bye-bye. By the way, your thing's falling off the back. But, you have duct tape on there, so you must not have too much money.
Yeah, he has got duct tape on his thing.
It's a Range Rover with duct tape.
What is that holding on?
It's the bump. It hides the bumper hitch. They have those built-in hitches, and they hide it with plastic, and it fell off and duct taped it. He
Why
only
did they
could
hide
afford,
the bumper
He
hitch?
could only afford 3 pieces of duct tape.
Only afford 3 pieces.
He's got so
of
much
duct
money for a
tape.
Range Rover, but he only can afford 3 little tiny
I heard
pieces of duct
Hurricane
tape.
stirred up the balloons from the bottom of the ocean and onto the beach in Coney Island. That's what he's looking for.
I'm taking the shoes off, guys. Shoes are coming
Oh,
off.
God. I hope the sand isn't going to be
We're
too bad for
going
me.
out, and I might find crabs.
I gotta be
might
careful.
I might find doubloons. I might find, I don't know, a variety of shells.
Yes, Coney Island is not an island. Just pondering that.
Stop. Coney Island is part of, no, Coney Island's not part of Manhattan. Coney Island is part of Brooklyn.
Yes.
This is the Manhattan Bridge in front of
Oh, you
us.
see the train going?
We're
Might
crossing
find crabs.
under- oh,
I
Porky's
lived in New
just
York for
passed
most of your
So
youth, and I'm
rich.
done with the big cities. So much less stress where I'm at now. Well, that's
No,
good,
listen,
Frank.
we were done with the suburbanites.
Frank, I totally understand what you're saying.
We were done with Minnesota. It was too quiet, too calm, too much Starbucks. Not enough.
Listen, yeah, our lives were completely different when we lived in
Yeah.
Minnesota.
We just, it was too quiet, too comfortable. We had to make ourselves
We've
uncomfortable.
always been, honestly, wherever we've lived, we've always been the people that had to go and find something, do something, go to the city, find something else to do. We were never those people that wanted to just sit home all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like that didn't sit with us right. We would get literally bored, right?
Correct.
Or Joe would feel like he had to do stuff.
Did that Porky's
The rent
truck
is
cut in front of
ridiculous,
me?
Mrs. Matthew. It is ridiculous.
Damn it.
But
Porky's cut in
so
front
now
of
we
these
live
guys.
here, and there's lots to do where we can sit home and it doesn't really bother us because I can always go outside my door and do something and see something, go to the park or whatever.
All these beautiful porches and nobody's ever on them.
Yeah, Joe would be out there all damn day. You
I'd be-
guys,
I'd be
literally,
selling myself.
Joe would be
I'd be
sitting there.
selling
Those bikes
myself.
would not be allowed to be on the thing.
I'd
Joe would
there.
be sitting there.
I'd be starfishing.
He would be sitting out there with his coffee, and he would be judging everybody.
I would.
Yeah, so now we do still sit in traffic, but we're trying to get to Brooklyn because I want to go over to Coney Island. But all week, before it was all week we would do this. And honestly, I gotta tell you, the traffic here does not bother me as much as the traffic did if we had it in Minnesota.
Well, a lot of people on the bridge, and it's a Brooklyn.
Is there a game?
It's a Brooklyn, look.
Where's it going?
A lot of people.
What are all those people up there for?
They're going on the bridge. It's the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, it's the Brooklyn Bridge. Duh. I didn't even realize that was the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah,
We're
look,
right
it's
next to the Brooklyn Bridge.
We're
Guys,
under
see
the
it?
Brooklyn.
And there's World Trade. There's one World Trade. Brooklyn Bridge. Here, I'll
I
show
just
you.
call it the World Trade Center. I don't call it the World Trade. I call it the World Trade Center.
Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, thank you, Mr. Truck. I love that you blocked my damn view. Get out the way. I say, get out the way. Get out the way. Brooklyn Bridge. Everybody touch the bridge. Touch the bridge. Touch the bridge. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. Everybody touch it. There's Manhattan. There you go. There you guys go. Look at that view. This is the crazy thing. Is like you get these awesome views every so often in the city. Damn.
Wow.
Isn't that, you can walk the Brooklyn Bridge. It's absolutely free. Oh, I always walk the bridge. I can't wait to get back to it. Did you touch it? Okay, you guys all touched it. Okay, good. Now we can put you back. You guys all touched it? Even though we're sitting in traffic, I'll give you something. I got to try to give you something, guys. Even though that truck did block my view, I wanted to knock him out. Put graffiti that said Joe Coffee was here.
Joe Coffee, baby.
Joe Coffee. I love that you say your name backwards, but that's okay.
I say it the way it's meant to be said.
Okie dokie.
And when I say it, I mean it. And when I say it, I mean it.
Now, above us is the Brooklyn
Shoot me
Promenade.
Stand on ferry.
Now, above us is the Brooklyn
Shoot me
Promenade.
Stand on ferry.
I can't see that. That's too. I can't see that. That's too far.
Too far.
Can walk. and stuff. And that's where we watch like some of the fireworks and stuff.
You have a very good vantage point of the river.
Yes. Just popped in to say hi, next me and more of your lives. Okay, sounds cool. No worries, Cass. Were we buffering? I think we should be done. Are we done buffering? I see we're good.
That's my favorite water tower.
I know, I love that water tower too. It's a gorgeous water tower. You guys need to refresh. Somebody might just want to tell everybody to refresh if their stream has gone wonky a little bit.
We're good now.
But we should be good. We're out from underneath that overhang. That's just, you know, one of those spots in the city that doesn't have a signal. We're done with traffic. Okay, what I'm going to do is take this, because you've got some charge, and I'm going to make sure I charge my phone, because we've been on for a while. Joe's the hot dog king. He is like the hot dog king.
Remember, guys, it's a marathon with
Larry?
hot dogs, not a sprint. I got my eyes on you. Buddy.
Okay, now slow the hell down, Joe.
Why?
Because there's no reason. You're going way past the speed limit. You're going to get a ticket.
What about that car up there?
I don't care about other cars. We've already had this conversation.
He's going way faster.
I don't give a crap. They're not me. They don't have my pocketbook. Better? Okay, awesome. All right. What do tickets cost in NYC for speeding? A lot.
Straight parking ticket.
65 for a straight parking ticket, but it's never a ticket. Listen, it's never a straight parking ticket. That's what you have to understand. It's never a straight parking ticket. They always have different things on the parking. It's like, was it a loading zone?
Hydrant tickets are $135.
Yeah, if you park by a hydrant, $135. If it's a loading zone, it's going to be another expense. There's a million reasons why they can add extra expenses onto your parking ticket.
Yeah, so they got me for a parking ticket and a registration violation, and that was like $145.
Yeah.
So they just keep on adding.
Speeding tickets, $150.
I would think they're in that range. The red light tickets, the ones that are automatic from the camera, I think those are $50. And you
well, speeding tickets kind of depend on how fast you're going.
Well, no, they have the speeding automatic tickets too. You cannot dispute them. There's no disputing. You just pay. You can say it wasn't you. It doesn't matter. You can't fight an automatic camera ticket. You just gotta pay it. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate thing.
It's just what it is.
If it's a red light or if it's a speeding ticket.
We're finally almost there, guys. We're almost there. Thank you for hanging in with us while we get there. Honestly, I didn't think it would take this long, but there was a lot of traffic. Joe was rolling dirty. He fought the law and the law won. It's the same in Vancouver. Huge cost for parking overtime in an area marked do not park or speed. Yeah, it's like they get a little crazy with it. That's where they get their revenue from. They make so much damn money in New York. It's disgusting. It's an enormous amount of funding.
So they said that they bill FedEx and UPS, like their annual bills are like $50 million, and they negotiate them down for half. I'm like, oh my God, think about that. They negotiated their parking tickets from $50 million to $20 million. FedEx and UPS.
Oh yeah.
Because each truck gets a ticket every single day.
That's just worked into their paradigm of their business model. That's just worked into their business model.
They have so many tickets they can negotiate.
And last week, Google's homepage had the meatball contest story and showed our Joey meatballs chowing them down. No, it did not. You're kidding me. If that's real, Randy, you're going to have to show me, but I know you're kidding me. Oh, don't get me going on tickets in the UK. Oh, really? Vancouver is run on the revenue. I think most places are run on the revenue made from parking tickets and whatever. That's what the cops end up doing. I've seen them come out there for parking meters in the morning.
And they run.
Because it all starts at like...
I think it's 8 o'clock.
I think it's like 8 or 8:30. But they are running.
To get their tickets out.
Yes, they start someplace and then they're booking before people can get out there to move the car.
Each side of the street has a
like you never see them running, but you see the parking meter people booking down the street.
And that's not embellishing. I've seen them actually
with their machines in hand.
Yep. Because they got to get their early morning tickets going.
Stop, Randy. All the weed tricks get tickets all the time, of course, but they're selling weed so they can make the money.
I Those weed trucks make a lot of money.
It's the same thing with like those food delivery services.
Yeah.
They just worked it into their business
Fresh
model.
Direct always.
Fresh
do.
Direct. Oh my God. They don't have a brick and mortar.
They put up in a fire zone. They put up in a fire zone. They know they're going to be by a hydrant. They know they're going to get a ticket. But that's part, like you said, their business model.
It's worked into their business model. It's cheaper for them to pay the tickets.
Then they actually get some.
Hi,
permit.
Enrique. How are you?
Then
Good
they get a
afternoon.
permit.
Yeah, they don't have to pay for an actual location. It's way cheaper. Okay, sir.
Isn't that a Charger? The big old Charger passed me.
Dodge Charger.
Ooh, look at all the boats.
Look at, there's the bay,
barges.
guys.
Whoa.
Is that called New York Harbor?
New York Harbor.
All the boats coming into the harbor.
Look at how big it is. Beautiful.
Hey, this was better than the Q train. I know, you take the Q train out here.
Ooh, look at the ship coming in.
I like taking the car because then we have the ability to do whatever else we need to do when we're out here. We have taken the subway all the way out to Coney Island. It's not awful.
It just takes a long time.
It just takes a long time.
Look at the ships. Ooh, look at the ships. Ooh.
Up here, the bridge we see coming up in front of us, that's the Verrazano. And that goes across to...
Now, this is where the police officers sit, so I'll slow down here.
What did Treaton say? This feels like the longest mile. I know, it does feel like the longest mile. It is pretty much a fall sky. People out there fishing. Are most of the ships leaving for Miami? I don't know.
That is a New York City sanitation ship. Guess what that thing carries?
Poop.
It moves it around the boroughs.
Moves the poop around.
That's what it does. That's a sanitation vessel owned by the city. You can see it's not loaded up right now.
There's sailboats out there. All that good stuff. This is the Verrazano, right?
Yep.
That goes over to
Staten Island.
Staten Island. You guys can wave to Staten Island as we're driving by. Staten Island's pretty large, but it's a completely different feel. It feels more like there's neighborhoods and stuff like that. You know.
More like a suburb.
It is. It feels more suburban. Pretty much, because they don't transit on the island like a subway and stuff like that.
Or they have buses.
Right. There's only the only way to get there is by bridge.
Yeah, that's it.
And this is the only bridge from New York. The other bridge goes into Jersey.
Right.
And that bridge is called, what is it called?
There's the Bayonne Bridge.
Bayonne Bridge. But there's also
three bridges. The Bayonne Bridge. There's another. I forget the names of them.
I can't remember them all. I know what they are, but if you said them, I go, oh yeah. That's because.
Yeah, I don't tell them either because that means I have to drive through Brooklyn to get to Manhattan, which is not a good drive.
Yeah, if you're getting through Brooklyn to get to Manhattan,
It's not a good drive.
it's a pain in the butt because then you got to get over the bridge and then you got to get through the east side. For whatever reason, the east side of Manhattan it's usually a nightmare to get past.
It is. Crossing from Brooklyn to
The kiss of death.
Yeah, it can be rough.
The lanes merge, so nobody knows what they're doing.
I think one of the bridges is called the Outer Bridge.
Gothel's Bridge.
Gothel's Outer Bridge.
Outer
and
Bridge,
Bayonne.
yep. That's what they said. Outer Bridge and Gothel's.
Yeah, Gothel's, Outer Bridge, and Bayonne. Those are the three from Jersey to Staten Island.
Hey there, Classy. Hey, Colleen. Move along, people. They need
It's
to put
just a small little hiccup because people don't know how to merge. It's a thing with New York. They don't know how to merge.
Nobody knows how to merge.
They drive all big and bad, but they get to a merge and they shit themselves.
They just don't know what
They
to
shit.
do.
Oh my God, I gotta merge.
It's a merge.
I shit the bed.
Yeah, you do have ferries. Yeah, there's a ferry to get to Staten Island as well. And that's free, guys. So if anybody tells you to pay for a ferry fee to get to Staten Island, you can tell them to go pound sand. Because that's not a thing. There's no ticket. You just get on the ferry. It's a big ferry. There's many of them. And it does run 24 hours around the clock. It takes about, I don't know, like 20 minutes?
Each way.
It's about a 20-minute ride each way to Staten, from to and from Staten Island. It's not bad. They do make everybody get off the boat at the other end. Then you have to walk around to get on the next boat. You can't just be like, okay, I'm going to stay here, because then they have people just sitting on the boat all damn day.
Yeah, we know what that turns into.
That will be a shit show.
Is there like a bunny rabbit there?
Oh, it just looks like a bunny rabbit. That's just a very deformed tree.
Okay.
I'll tell you, Queen Anne Staten Island ferry. She was? Really? It was on TikTok. You just watched it again. Okay. Is Staten Island an island? Yes, it is.
It is.
It is an actual island.
So is Manhattan.
Yes, that is an island too. If you yell those things, you're almost a New Yorker. I know sometimes people think I'm like a born and bred New Yorker, but I'm not. But I swear to God, sometimes the New Yorker element comes out in us. Because after you've been here for so many years, it's just kind of there. Hi, Melanie. How are you? We're almost to Coney Island. Almost there. It's like the never-ending story. They have a personalized plate that said Cloud 7, whatever that means.
Cloud 9 was taken.
So he's not quite there. He's just on Cloud 7.
So Cloud 9 was taken. He didn't like Cloud 8, so he took Cloud 7.
You lived there for 2 years after grad school, but moved back to Vancouver, so I feel like an honorary New Yorker. There you go.
Good answer.
You've been a New Yorker all your life. I can imagine it's a different place to grow up. It's for sure a different place to live. Are the rides closed yet in Coney Island? I think they're open on weekends. You've had your tea, good. Someone the other day thought you were a true Italian New Yorker. Oh my God, Triton, that's some funny shit. I think I do come off as that. Everybody does think it. Then they see the name. They see the name, it's Angela. They're like, oh my God, she's got to be Italian. That's what's funny.
You got a good name, Ange.
I
got a good name too, but you got one too.
Yeah, if you think about it, our names, guys, that's the funniest thing. Our names are really very Italian names. Joseph and Angela.
Joe and Ange.
Joe and Ange. Sounds like we are freaking Italian. I know, this road is super smooth, right?
They just redid it.
There's not even lines on it, so it's a
They
free-for-all.
didn't cut the lines in it yet.
No. It's a free-for-all, guys. We just have dots to follow.
And there's no painted lines, which means there's no lanes. It is literally...
I was in a lane. It was the lane I made.
I made my own lane.
I assumed you are from New York City, Ange. I loved your name. Come on, Joe and Ange, you need to be Italian. I know. But the reason why it's called Yo Ange is because that's how Joe's always referred to me whenever he wanted to call my name.
My favorite movie was Rocky, and I always called her Yo Ange.
He did. One of his favorite movies is Rocky.
Yo Adrian, it's Yo Ange.
He'd go, Yo Ange, all the time. And that's how the name of the channel happens, because that's what it is, and it's just what I answer to.
That.
Yo. And yes, I know Rocky was Philadelphia, but close enough.
I like that movie a lot. The original Rocky is awesome.
The road reminds me of the Seinfeld where Kramer yes, and he said he needed wider lanes, and he made wider lanes. Look how wide these lanes are. stay in your lane if there. Exactly, we can't stay in our lane if there aren't any lanes. Oh, what the hell? Are you guys serious?
You backing it up?
What the hell?
Backing up the bus.
Got the New York City Parks people out there, and then there's somebody else parked behind there. Your mom's name is Angela, and your father's name is Angelo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a double whammy.
That is definitely Italian.
That's Italian all the way.
Angelo is definitely absolutely an Italian name. Angela's Italian too, but Angelo, oh yeah.
Well, the friend I did know, she was Italian,
Oh, yeah.
and we were both named Angela. And people never believed us when we told them our names, so it was kind of funny. That's intense. Angela and D'Angelo, love that. Right, Christine? I love that too.
That's a great name combo.
And Kramer was correct again, yes. Broke down with a truck full of deposit cans going to Michigan. That was one of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld, when they were working the freaking deposits.
For 5 extra cents.
For 5 extra cents a can. They're
Michigan
like,
has
what's
a
this
10
MI? What's MI? MI, that's Michigan. You got to take it to Michigan. Oh my God, on Mother's Day, we have an extra run. Let's go. We got it.
A truck full of cans. I love it.
And then they had to start chucking them out.
That's fantastic.
Yes, full-blooded Italian, both sides. There you go. Well, the way we talk with our hands and the way we yell, absolutely, people would think. Well, I think the guy who played Michael, whatever his name is, he ended up having a little bit of issues and stuff. Whoever played Kramer, he got in bad. He was doing stand-up, said things that weren't cool.
He was kind of like almost Andrew Dice Clay. He said some things that were not so good.
And he kind of burned his bridges. Michael Richards got in trouble with his mouth.
He said some things that really, you know.
Do I think he's funny as hell?
As
I
Kramer,
did. As
yeah,
Kramer, that was an amazing performance
when he did
that he did.
stand-up, I think he took it a little too far.
Well, I think it was because somebody was heckling him, and then he just went on a rant. And when people do that and they lose their shit publicly,
It's bad.
you know.
Usually goes sideways.
Oh, look, you guys can see the parachute ride in front of us, just above the buildings over there. It's a red thing that looks like, I don't know, like a spaceship landing.
Kinda.
When you first saw Rocky, I was like the Tranger is the Penguin from Batman. Yeah, he was cancel culture. I know Joe should be called Joey Meatballs.
I don't eat meatballs anymore.
He doesn't want meatballs.
We had meatballs at the company dinner when we went out with the.
Yeah, those are perfect names
we went
for
out with the company.
a pizza place.
There was a whole tray of meatballs. I couldn't even look.
He actually brought Ziploc bags to take the meatballs home if they were good, and they were terrible.
Not worthy.
I know the soup episodes. There's so many episodes of Seinfeld that are classic. And I'm telling you guys, like I said to other people in my streams, all of that stuff, there is a major seed of truth to those episodes. That's what makes them so good, because they seem outlandish, but it's true.
When you live here, like, damn.
When you live here, you're like, they're freaking true. The whole thing of moving the car.
The bread thing? Remember the bread? The bread thing?
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. You always run out of bread.
Bread and milk. Gotta get the bread and milk. That's Vic DiBedetto. But I'm telling you, it all is generated from truth. He better not be looking for those damn sand crabs again. Those were gross.
Those are cool as
Joe
hell.
Nick's Pizza's House. I eat there in a minute, right? I would do that too.
Those are cool as hell, those sand crabs.
They're freaky.
I found a whole bunch of them.
When Jerry's in first class, Elaine's in coach. The car moving is absolutely insane. It happens every single damn day in New York. And you see all the cars parked up on one, and then it's red. And then all of the damn doormen
There's a racket going on there.
do this thing of spacing the cars, and you get pissed. And you got to make friends with the doormans.
I'm friend with one doorman.
I don't think any other city does that. No, it's insane. The Festivus episode,
That is just
absolutely.
a money generation technique to get more money on tickets.
What?
The alternate side parking?
No, they have to clean the streets.
Okay, you're falling into it, but they make
Joseph,
so
have
much...
you seen it when they don't clean the streets?
Yeah, look at Brooklyn and the Bronx.
They don't have to move their cars every day. They move their cars once a week. Yeah, but I'm not paying the screen. I'm not paying the doorman, guys. This is part of the whole thing. When you live in New York and you have a car, You're not paying for parking to park the car in a structure. Will I pay for parking on the street in another space? Yes, but not in my neighborhood. It's a whole thing. It is like a whole thing. You just don't do it. Okay, let me get my thing out so I can get this set up. Okay, that. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring any sunglasses, but that's okay. I would be able to read the chat anyway if I had them.
I tell you, you need a checklist from where you're going out.
Oh, Joe can smell the hot dogs. Joe can smell the hot dogs. Oh God, you're gonna start eating the peanuts? It's because you know why? I took peanuts out of my backpack. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's just eating peanuts now. He's like, I'm starving. I'm starving.
Commercial for Kirkland peanut.
Joe, why don't you just put the feedback on your face and be better?
Do it, I'll just follow me.
Okay, well then drive the car.
What car showed up?
Just buy a smart car and put it in your pocket for real. Okay, now everything smells of peanuts. I need the open window. No, I can't. Hang on a minute, guys. There we go. Now you're on this thing. Look at there, Masons. We can't park here. We have to park the car. I don't know what you're thinking, sir. I know, he's like a damn squirrel. You're right.
Oh, damn, so too much spot.
Where?
It's a driveway, actually.
That is a driveway. Well, you could actually park behind him. I would park behind him.
That scared him away.
He didn't
See
know what
that?
to do.
That's
He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do.
That's called intimidation.
Make sure you're parked in, that you're not hanging out. I think you might be hanging out.
Rob up against this guy.
I don't know. I think you're going to be hanging out. There's a spot up there. Is that a driveway? He's like, "Bruh, not enough room." I know, we're here, Saunders.
My butt's hanging over.
Yeah, he's hanging over the driveway. He can't do that one.
If they want to take it, that's an easy one to get.
Look at Ambrose even said your butt's hanging out.
My butt's hanging out. See what this was. I think this guy parks strategically so no car can park around him. You're done.
You sure?
Yeah, I can't get that one.
That's loud. What are you thinking? I think that's a driveway right there. Yeah, you can't park there, can you?
Oh yeah, I can park there.
It's a driveway. It's yellow. Oh no, can you park there?
There's not a driveway. There's no signage.
Yeah, there's no sign. Okay, that's cool. You guys can park there then.
There's no sign at all saying it's a driveway.
No, it's not. Okay.
Does it say head and parking only?
No. 2-hour parking meter. Why are you honking the horn?
Angle park. It says angle parking only, not head.
Angled parking only. All right, hang on. Let me get my shit together. No sign, beware. No, there's a sign at the other end. There's a sign at the other end. Wait, make sure my legs aren't tight into that so you don't wrap me up.
There's no sign saying that. I'm not gonna.
Well, they have their gate open, so we can't be like, oh, I didn't know there's no sign.
Trust me, it's been parked up before, guys.
It has been parked up. Okay, can you hold this so I can get out of the car?
No.
He's holding you guys. Look at him, look at him. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's no signage. See, it says the block access sign's closed because the gate's open.
Right.
So I'm parking there. People park there all the time. So I'm
Oh,
taking
yeah?
it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I'm taking it.
Welcome to. We're gonna enjoy it.
The guy says he can't park there.
Oh, you gotta back it in. So face out only. Okay. I don't have garbage. So I just added to the many ones that we get everywhere else, right? That's how it is.
I know the guy just warned me. I was like, what the
Okay,
fuck?
cool.
But I was
Thank you for
hoping-
asking.
I was hoping that we could park here because of the yellow line. He
I
said
know,
we
I was
could.
looking at it, but I'm like, there's no sign on the street saying you
Yeah.
can't and stuff.
And then Saturday, Sunday.
Well, Sunday's a free day anyway, but it's Saturday, but that's fine. Saturday, September through May, June through August, 2-hour metered, September through May, 9 to 7, except Sunday. So he just has to do the metered. One thing I gotta find out is, what does this thing say? Guys, I'm not reading the chat because it's a little bright out and the thing is dark. Oh, I gotta stretch out my leg. Oh, that's for Friday. 10/7. They're shooting shit down here. Okay, you guys are gonna have to talk amongst yourselves because I can't read the chat. It's too bright. Hang on a minute, let me try something. That kind of helped. Hey there, Ernesto. How are you? Joe's just twirling the car around so we could park here. He just made sure that we can park here. We just have to back up the car, face it out so we can leave. Otherwise, they give you a $65 ticket. It's just one of these quirky things here in New York. We're over here at Coney Island. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. We'll get Joe a hot dog so he can be fine. He can do this, guys. Busy down here. A lot of people are out. Come on, Joe. Yep, back in parking only. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They do have it in certain spaces, you just can't always see it. Okay, here we go. Take this. Take that. We're walking this way. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, they do have signs, classy. Huh? He did?
Lights on when I was back taken out.
Did you go? No, I'm turning around my car. Oh. You have to wait for me, babe, because I have to walk slow. I have to like stretch my foot out. First stop, Nathan's, as always, guys, as always.
Come on, you guys know me.
I know. Did you order coffee before you got there? No.
No, we're gonna play the coffee game when we get there.
You are?
I'll check coffee. Can I just go make it myself because I see it's empty?
Are you really going to get a coffee? Oh, for God's sakes.
We've had back-to-back challenges this afternoon. We'd love to see a few more.
What is he talking about? First Aces and then the Thunderbolt? You're so funny.
I don't think you guys need to get hands on a ride anytime soon.
I know the whole ride thing. I don't know,
I
man.
don't think Jazz is gonna warm up to that ride.
2 minutes on the rack to win yourself a big prize. If it's up to you.
It is sunny out
2
here.
minutes.
I can't even look up, I feel like.
Win yourself the big prize.
Have to win Ange another prize. I know, he got me the avocado toast.
Avocado toast cost
$50.
card had $20 on it. I had 3 cards, 3 cards. I'm playing this crazy
How much
game.
was each game?
It's the final
I don't know. I went to a
countdown.
cart.
But how many tries?
The bars, the big bear.
There were 27 card credits on a card.
2 minutes on the rack to win yourself a big prize. Kids play for $5. Put themselves a prize every single time. Are you ready to hang? 2 minutes. Let's get you up
23
here.
tries for him to get that little prize, guys. 23 times. He just couldn't get it. It took him the last moment to get it, and he got it. Hey, Joe, I figured out how to fix the thing. Joe Coffey should buy stock in Nathan, so you really should. I figured out how to get the thing not to be so dark. So what you do is you cover up this light sensor, and then you let it go, and then all of a sudden it equals it out right.
Nice.
And Joe smashed the claw machine, yeah, right. All right. We are gonna go over here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom first, though. Can you wait? Can you put your peanuts away? It's for real? For real, sir? Joe? Put them away. Okay. Thank you. It is a wonderful day out here in Coney Island. Joe, don't be walking into me. You're like knocking me over, guys.
You're fully healed.
I'm not fully healed. I've actually looked it up. I'm only 70%. Wait, so I can go to the bathroom.
There she goes. On a cone now. Of course we are. She's got her coat now. No complaints. Here we are. There we are, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, sneezing. Look at that, guys. I know. The way she said that, it didn't sound good, did it? She said it a little fast. She didn't pronounce the vowels very good. I was going to say something like, honey, that sounded really, really bad. Joe, put your peanuts away. Seriously, Ange? Come on, man. No, the one area of Angela's body that is not a problem is her legs. She's good with it. She doesn't mind wearing that. Holy cow. Get those bots, baby. Get them. Come on. Get them. Get them. Somebody's got to get them. I like to buy a vowel. I know. I didn't say anything. I was like, oh boy, here we go. I'm not the content creator. There we go. Treating's out there. Damn. Lightsaber them bad boys. I love it. Love it. Just love it. Good job. Treating just got a whole bunch of bots. She just slashed them. Treating just the lightsabers
All right,
out.
where do you want me to sit? In the sun, okay. No, I don't want actually any dogs. Well, get yourself a hot dog at least. I think I'll just take a bite. I'm really not that hungry, to be honest. Seriously. Go get your hot dogs. You know he's going to come out with more. Why do I even have to tell him anything? The bots heard peanuts. Okay. I have some in my pocket too. Because like we were missing the dry roasted ones. They're good. Sometimes you just want them, but he eats them like a damn chipmunk. Let me flip this down. Look at that sky. Isn't that great? It's like fabulous out today. It is a chill. I am glad I have my jacket. We have music. Joe would need to prep. You put 2 burgers in the air fryer? I know, it's a beautiful day. I mean, I had the bacon, egg, and cheese. You never leave home without your peanuts? Okay. There's a difference between dry roasted peanuts and the ones that are not. Like those that are like Spanish peanuts or whatever they call them. Those are gross. I don't like them. I don't know what it is about, but I just don't like them. So I guarantee you Joe will get 2 hot dogs and something else. Does it make a difference? No. He'll just get it. I know him. He'll get a coffee. Yeah, like, I forgot that there was other varieties of peanuts. I mean, beyond the candy-coated ones. This music is like Throwback City. Cashews are good too. But that's what's turned my snacks have turned into this. Like, I can't have candy. What is the powdery goodness at the bottom of the dry roasted peanuts? Salt. Salt. Nobody wants, I know, I love 80s music. You guys know I'm an 80s girl. You think he's gonna get 3? Let's be real. If he gets 3, he'll say 1 is for me, and you know he's eating it. I know. Who eats the boiled peanuts? Hi, Mary Crochet. Yeah, cashews aren't the best for keto. I don't eat the cashews. Peanuts are okay. Because you can eat peanut butter. And Costco sells it in ginormous tin of them. Thank goodness. I wish, honestly, that there was a candy store that was like, had a larger department of sugar-free stuff. And I know it goes against the whole idea of candy. But you know what? They'd make a ton of money. Just a ton of money. They got hot dogs, but they didn't get them put in a... They came out on a plate. Why would your hot dogs ever come out on a plate? And you're not even on keto and you know it. I know. That's good, Classy. You know a lot of stuff. I told you guys before, I have some of the smartest and the funniest viewers ever. You guys know the shit. But look at, we found a parking spot right away. How cool is that? I wonder how big they don't Treaton. I've been to Economy Candy. It is the tiniest hole in a wall. It's got a lot of stuff there. But I do not remember seeing any sugar-free. I see more sugar-free candy at like pharmacies. Or like little tiny 5 and dime stores. And I'm a terrific channel doer, and I'm a channel doer. If Joe could get 50 dogs, he would. You're not a fan of non-candy candy? I know. I'm not really either. One, because it probably make you go to the bathroom. Dylan's Candy Shop? Most of them don't. I'd have to look it up. But most of them don't. Now, the weird thing is, like, you know, what is the... Okay, Russell Stover. Hey, Harry. Russell Stover, which is kind of like that brand that's always in the pharmacies, Walgreens and stuff like that. They actually have a big store. It's like farther out west, which is cool. I think it's in PA. I don't think it's Jersey. I think it's PA. But they actually have a brand that is keto compliant. No, I don't think sugar does. I've been in there. I'll look again today. But I know. What is a candy store? It's basically a store that sells candy. But here's the thing. They have this chocolate, but it's very hard to find. Because it's actually made with allulose. Yeah, Dylan's Candy Shop is Ralph Lauren's daughter. It is. Its sugar does have... Really? Oh, does candy? Stop. Yeah, they used to be all over. One of their main stores is out. I don't know what expressway it's off of. Hi, Julian. But they got every damn Russell Stover chocolate you'd ever want. And in the back, they have the overruns and the defective ones. Defective as they weren't perfectly formed. They're still very edible, but they're not perfectly formed. Isn't that amazing? I would have been in there if I'd known that was there before. You're in the UK, so you don't know what candy is? Candy is like chocolate bars. Chocolate bars, lollipops, all that stuff. They had worms. What are you talking about? Treat, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh, sweet shops. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Russell Stovers you now only see like in drugstores. You will see some of that like at Target. It's not one of the preferred brands, but it's not like their stuff is bad. They've just been more mainstream commercialized. You know what I mean? We're calling Jenny. Stop treating. No. You gotta be kidding me. How could you not know that it had? That's disgusting. In Brooklyn, they call it volumes. How could you not see that? High protein. That's disgusting. He just wanted that candy so bad. Candy, candy, candy. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. We'll see the chocolate shop up here. It looks great. Oh my God. Let me tell you, Michael, Nathan's fries, I agree. They're literally some of the best. Some of the best fries. And the best is when you get them with chili and they give you a little pitchfork. I call it a pitchfork. And there were gummy worms at Saunders. Oh my God. When they give you the little pitchfork. Oh my God, treating. Stop. That's when you're like, I'm never eating them again. I bet you he was off that brand forever. I know, 8675309. I really want to know if that really was, like where they came up with that number, did it just sound good? Oh my God. Oh, I wanted you guys to see this fat little Siberian Husky. I think he's a cross between two hot dogs, mustards and sauerkraut, and order fries. I know. I feel like he's half Shiba. He looked like he was half Shiba, didn't he? Yeah, there is an old school candy store. We went in there, but the candy didn't look fresh. we are getting ready for, I'm getting ready for Vegas. This whole morning was like,
Rebecca.
oh, was in a bathroom wall somewhere. So what I was doing, I was like, oh my God, curly whirlies. Do you know, Viking, curly whirlies are Joe's jam. They were Joe's jam. I'm not joking. Because here in the US, the identical thing of a curly whirly was called the marathon bar. And it was a commercial was a cowboy going, marathon bar lasts a long, long time. And it would be like a long bar, intertwined, just caramel with chocolate covering. So, one year for Christmas, as a gift to him, because we did silly gifts sometimes. I don't remember who put it out, but we did silly gifts, and I found out that I could order an entire, you remember the marathon bar, Tanisha? That was Joe's favorite one. And I could order, you had one this morning, and I could order an entire box of curly whirlies. And that's what I did. You had to Heimlich maneuver on her. Oh no. But I'm telling you, that was Joe. And he was like so excited when he opened it up. He goes, what are these? And I said, open one. And he's like, these are the marathon bars. They were the marathon bars. But they're called curly whirlies in the UK. You guys still have them, right? The Snickers bars used to be called marathon bars over there. They've always been Snickers. Oh, you can get them on Amazon? Well, we haven't gotten to the boardwalk yet, but it's not too crowded. You still have them. I think Coney Island has one, the last remaining old school arcades. They have a couple of old school arcades. Couple of them. That's so funny that you said marathon bar. See, my old school favorite was the $100,000 bar, which was called 100 grand. But it also used to be the 100,000. It used to stay on it. Because it had like Rice Krispie stuff, caramel, and then chocolate. You know, he's in there. The $100,000 bar, that was my jam. And then after that one, and I got older, I thought I was bougie. You like Fig Newtons? After I thought I was bougie and I was older, I would get the Mars bar because that had almonds in it for some reason. This is me as a kid. I thought almonds were much more high-end than fucking peanuts. You like Butterfingers? The problem with Butterfingers is they get stuck in your teeth like cement. Then you end up grinding them down. That's what I would do. You love Fig Newtons, huh? Joe used to like them too. He used to call them health cookies. The Reggie bar. I vaguely remember something called the Reggie bar, but I couldn't tell you. Well, Snickers were good, but the best way I always thought to have a Snickers was after it was frozen. Am I gonna gamble in Vegas? Oh, I'm sure I will gamble some in Vegas. Of course, I do slots. One thing I may want to do is some roulette. But I want to find a table that's super cheap. So I have to look that up. So right now what I'm doing to get ready, oh, you're like a baby Ruth. Okay. That's that nougat. But what I've been doing lately is prepping $100 on red. Oh my God. Dude, we're not doing $100 on red. Who do you think I am? How much money do you think I make on this YouTube? Not enough. It would. I'd have to have a cut, Trayton, and then I would Oh yeah, the bocce candies that used to buy every year. Yeah, you have to go to the Italian candy store or the European candy store, and then you buy all the candy, which is funny. We would think that if it came from somewhere other country, that it was bougie. Think about that. We had chocolate from Germany. I know, she's getting ready for both of us, guys. Nista is getting ready for both of us. She is cracking me up with her errands and everything that she's going to go get. Hell, the woman's put me in a bonnet. Maybe my hair will be extra shiny. Watch. I'm gonna get this bonnet thing put on my big head. You should see how big it is. And then I'll be like, wow, my hair is so good. I know, foreign chocolate was always better, right? Right, Red Bull? And that was so funny to me. It came from another land. It had to be it because it was, you know why? It was imported. Oh, it did? Yes, because you know why? Their chocolate's German. Oh, but you know what? There's tons of chocolate here. Yeah, you can find really good chocolate here. What's American chocolate? You're thinking Hershey's? Hershey's is good. It's just a different taste. Hershey's has a specific taste. From Hershey Kisses to Hershey's everything. Because it's imported. No, Hershey's is not it. But if you go to the little places, there are some chocolatiers. No, there are some chocolatiers that are good. Now, if you're going to buy the regular stuff that's out of the candy store, probably not so much. It doesn't have that European chocolate taste, which a lot of people here don't like regular people don't like, because that chocolate's not as sweet as the chocolate is in the US. Yes, they do. And that's because Trader Joe's and Aldi, I think they were like brothers. They are basically the same type of company. One just has different marketing than the other. The other one is marketed, Aldi is marketed as a no frills, nothing kind of, you know, we have it here, it's here, it's here, it's here store. And then they have their imported stuff because it is a German-based company. Trader Joe's is the same way, except they marketed it as very laid back island thing. We're trader kind of thing. That's why. They look like chocolatiers. They look like the chocolate is crying. Yes. Hey, Bleetastic. Illock Chocolate Shop and Industry. See, yeah. After Eights. Oh my God, I can't even remember what those like. Galaxy chocolate. No. Oh, C's has been around for a long time. I am thinking C's chocolate. Where are they out of? It's East Coast. Am I going to be able to chat on the plane? The thing is, the Wi-Fi is so sketchy on the planes. So it's so annoying. You could buy the Wi-Fi plan. I wanted to go in the Posh Chocolate Store by Rockefeller, but the door and it looks so expensive. So just you mean Trusher's chocolates? I know which ones you're talking about. It looks pretty bougie and it's all very ornate. You should see it at Easter. It's and Christmas. It's insane in there. But the Wi-Fi on the planes isn't the best. I have bought Wi-Fi for the plane and then it not work. So I almost feel like it's not worth it. That's the thing. I go back and forth about getting the plane's Wi-Fi because half the time it doesn't work. Now, when I touch down and everything's working, you know, like when those tires hit the damn tarmac, and that's when everybody pops off their seatbelts, I will be going live. I'll have it all in airplane mode, ready to set up, and then when I touch down, I'll go live. Mint cream. I like Thin Mints. Or what are those things called? The Andes mints? Those are good too. But I will say American chocolate, I feel like has a higher sugar content. And I feel like German chocolate or foreign, European chocolate has a much more chocolate and like natural. They're more have more natural stuff in it, like heavy cream. Andes candies, yeah. Oh God, he's got an entire bag, guys. There he comes. Cadbury. What?
Wings take 75.
You bought wings?
Yeah. It takes 75
Are you sure it
minutes.
wasn't your coffee?
No, the coffee was in the water right away. The
What?
dogs are sitting there. The wings. Like they had to go run out to the beach and kill a couple chickens or something like that.
He's already loaded up. Yep, got his coffee loaded up. Fired up.
You and your fucking wings. Here's your wings.
Did I tell him not to give me
Eat
anything?
your wings and shut up.
Oh my God,
Eat
it's a
your
shot.
wings and shut up. Ones that take forever. I could have had 100 hot dogs in the contest.
Show.
Everybody's already eaten except me, and I'm standing waiting for the goddamn wings.
Guys. Ah! Do you hear this?
Seriously, I could order 10 of these fucking things.
How many could you have ordered?
10.
A
Not
billion?
get any hot dogs. My suffrage is intense.
Why don't you can sit here, we can see you, and I can flip it around.
I'm gonna move out, 'cause
Put the hot dog in your mouth, it would be Hawaii. It reminds him of Defundos. That was it. Bee. Did you see that bee?
No.
There is a bee around you. What kind of chicken is this?
Those are $19.99.
Guys, look at him eat this hot dog. How is your hot dog? Wait, change. The change is happening. Look at this. This is like the Hulk. He's calming down. The green is leaving his body. The Hulk is turned back into a man. He's like the werewolf. I have to eat something. I have low blood. Joe's like, I have low blood sugar. Can't. Is it good, Joe?
Really good.
What kind of chicken wing is this? Can somebody tell me this? Like, I don't even know what part of the chicken that came. Joe's lullaby. That's a long dog, everybody says. I don't know. Okay, flip it around. I gotta spare you that sight. I mean, they're good. Hey, did you pay for parking?
Where? Am I supposed to pay? Was it really?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I think so. I think we were. That's okay. He's not gonna pay for it until he's done with his hot dog. Joe's on to the next hot dog. Are you in a better mood? Because you know why he's mad. Why are you mad? Because. What was the advice?
Served in front of me.
Everybody was eating before him. What was the advice? Yeah, keep your hands in a fight and things away from his mouth. You know what? I think I only had everything in here is a flat. How is that possible?
$19.99.
I told him I wasn't that hungry, but I'll eat some now.
Better eat some.
Because if I don't eat them, he'll lose his.
Hulk's coming back.
A Hulk's coming back. Joe, you're killing me.
I'm starving.
You are not starving. You're not starving. You guys, I literally can't show you. Trust me, I'm giving you guys the thing. All flats. I know.
We gotta go to the car and people parking now?
I'll let you go check it out.
Fuck, that was delicious.
Was that delicious, Joe?
This might have been- Honey, that was delicious.
You're not getting 4 more. I actually do like the flats better. They're fine.
That was the whole thing. There's like a Seinfeld.
But it's just odd. I'm kind of laughing. It's like people are walking out. I know the fur. He was turning into a werewolf, folks. He was literally turning into a werewolf there for a moment. I turned it away because it was getting savage. The hot dog eating was literally a little scary. I'm waiting for him to come back and go, damn it! He did. He must have eaten all the drumsticks. For real. He was very upset because he had to wait. Like the music. Gotta like the music. Like every... He does go dot. He always... Like, look at this one. You know, I like their stuff, but sometimes I gotta go, where'd you get the wings from? Wait and see if he's coming back. So what's on your guys' plans today? Anything good? Anything interesting? Fun? I know some people are headed to Vegas next week. It's going to be a busy week there. I know this already. I started looking at my schedule. One thing I kind of want to see, and if any of you guys have gone, the poor man's group pool? Yes. Did you guys hear about the poor man's group pool? Did you hear about that? Because everybody does these ginormous group pools and the buy-in, and that's where people pool their money together to gamble, right? They pool their money together to gamble, and then they split the wins. Oh, that's so nice. I like that. You knit? You saving your money for trips? You definitely do that. So they spend like, oh, it's like $100, $200 buy-in. Listen. Yeah, you can drop it. So, T-Town Gambler and Slatsnista came up with the idea they're going to do a poor man's group pool. The buy-in per person, only one time. You cannot buy in twice because then you're not a poor man. $5. So I was laughing. It's $5 buy-in. I'm like thinking, can I bring quarters? Now, the funny thing is that because we're doing this, we'll probably hit something big. But remember, it only costs you $5. And yeah, it's happening at El Cortez. It'll be funny as hell. But Belgian chocolate by far is the best. It's imported, of course it is. Unless you're in Belgium, then it's not imported. But I do think the whole idea is perfect. Because a lot of people do like to sit there and they gamble. They like want to show the video. But they're all about ginormous bets. And we're always talking about like, I can't bet like that. That's not me. It's not real for me. Some people can. I can't.
Thank you for Easter Bunny.
What?
Thank you for the food, Easter Bunny.
Did you have to pay for parking?
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Did you get a ticket?
No, not yet. $3.40. for 2 hours.
Oh, wonderful. So now we have 2 hours.
So, for the record, though who was not hungry finished all the chicken wings.
Because if I didn't finish the chicken wings, you would be complaining that I didn't eat them.
I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful you ate the chicken wings and I didn't have to yell at you.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Are you full now?
I'm going to be full, yeah.
Your hair smells good. It means you took a bath.
That's what I got put up with. That's what I got put up with. That's what I put up with, guys. That's Joe.
So today, I gotta tell you guys, honestly, she's not much of a sassy bitch today. She's behaving herself. She's being really good.
That's because all my sassiness. Oh, he is a snuggler. That's because, yeah, he changed back to human.
The Hulk is gone. I didn't have to worry about these chicken wings. I waited 35 minutes for my hot dogs were waiting for the chicken wings. I could have eaten 45 hot dogs by the time those chicken wings were done.
What do they put in this hot dogs? I don't know, but it's like,
oh, it's from the gods.
It's literally,
it's milk of human kindness, I think, isn't it?
literally, it is like he just needs
This
to
is
have.
the milk of human kindness.
It's the milk of sanity for him. Okay.
I should
So
get
take
a
this.
coffee endorsement for Nathan's coffee.
Why don't you throw this away real quick, and then you can carry the water.
You all set, girlfriend?
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait.
Are
for
you
to-
satisfied? Did you enjoy your lunch at Nathan's?
Okay. Can you go through that way?
Did you enjoy your lunch? I'm interviewing you. Did you enjoy your lunch at Nathan's?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
Joe changing back into a human.
Oh, I heard about that guy. Whoa, whoa.
I know they're like happy pills in the dog. Because, like, I swear to God, you see him, he goes, ah, ah, and then he puts the dogs in his mouth. Change. Okay. Okay, let me get up. All right, let me get my ankle all stretched out again. No, I already ate some.
They're giving you a hard time on what you said.
Who?
Your chat was giving you a hard time about the vowel. Lack of vowel.
Like a vowel.
Lack of vowel enunciation on the peanuts.
Peanuts.
No, you said it a little quicker than that.
What did I say? Did I sound like penis?
Joe, put your peanuts away.
Did I really, guys?
Like that, it's bad. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to say anything to Ange, but it did sound pretty bad because she did a quick vowel pronunciation.
I did the vowel pronunciation. I just didn't do the consonant of T.
No.
Oh my
Joe,
God.
put your peanuts away.
Okay, that's funny, guys. Okay.
Eye rolls.
Stop.
While you were in the bathroom there, I said, yeah, that was some good job.
Oh, well, I couldn't see it in the bathroom. I was taking a tea call.
And I was like, yeah. It wasn't good because it sounded just like that to me, and I was standing right here. Living color, right here.
Living color.
That sounded.
And said peanuts, the cam girls came blazing in. Oh, is that what it was?
Strike for that one.
Oh, guys. Well, you know, it happens.
The peanuts are in my pocket. Peanuts in my pocket.
Do you have any peanuts in your pocket? Oh my God, stop.
Bad, and when you watch, I'm gonna watch it later. When I watch it,
Here, we're gonna get a little, let's get a little picture of Joe. No, I can't get in front of it. You have to get in front of it. So I can take that and it'll be a screenshot. Joe, run around. Yeah, it's a final countdown. It's your song. Joe's why? Okay, come on. Peanuts?
we're heading to Peanuts. No, we stand strong. Peanuts.
Stop it! Oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to walk. Oh my God.
That's the best song ever.
You're killing me with that. I'm gonna fall over.
Peanuts with a peanut.
From the bar for 2 minutes, and you win yourself a big prize.
You have to cross me. This time I'm supposed.
Okay, give me your arm. You're not done with your coffee?
Kids play for 5 and they win
Okay.
themselves.
Don't pull me.
I'm not a tugboat.
You don't have to tug me
I
along.
love playing the tugboat role. You're like a big barge, and I'm a tugboat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for calling me a big ass barge.
Big
Like
ass barge, and I'm a tugboat.
Don't pull
Who's
me.
next? Who's next? Who's next?
Joe, why don't you go do that? Why don't you go hang from there for 2 minutes?
Minutes? No, I saw the last kid. He's counting money.
Who's next to hang from the bar for 2 minutes to win yourself a big prize?
What is that sign? I can't even see what that. Oh, it's the saxophone. Do 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 do. That's a very suspect looking ATM.
Please put your bank card in me.
Please put your bank card in me so I can steal all your money.
I won't steal anything.
I promise I won't steal all your money. Shh, don't tell him.
This is a hot dog stand, and it's not a dirty water stand. This is quality hot dogs.
How do you know?
Look at the makeup. Just look at it.
They have a good setup.
It's a wannabe cart.
They have a good setup. You just ate. But you literally just ate.
Pass the smell test.
And there's a little person in there. Can you wait up?
It's like I blow it.
You're talking about the ATM ding dong.
You're talking about the cart.
You're like,
Stop
talking
blowing
about
the
the
charcoals.
Stop it. Okay. Why do you have to walk so far in front of me?
We're headed to Venus.
With your peanut.
Peanuts. We'll stand strong.
Oh my
If you
god.
see us, the peanuts.
Can you give me your arm? Thank you. I gotta stretch my leg. Tell me these don't look suspect.
There's another one. There's another one. Looks very.
Joe
You know
checking
what that
out his
looks like?
dining options while Angela's away.
Do you know what that looks like?
What?
That looks like the big time machine. Zoltar.
This is like,
Same kind of setup.
this setup looks like he wanted to be an ice cream man, but he really didn't want to have to drive a truck
Why is he selling chicken wings and fries?
because he's expanding his horizons. Okay. He's expanding his opportunities
Selling chicken wings
to
and
sell
fries
extra.
and ice cream. Are you gonna combine those into something cool?
Yes.
This is the new entry.
It's a one-stop shop. It isn't like a new entryway. All right, we're getting up there, guys. We're getting up to the boardwalk.
To Venus. To the peanuts.
Joe's making his own song over here. He just wants to keep walking faster.
The tugboat. Toot, toot.
Stop pulling me.
Toot, toot.
He keeps yanking on my arm. Look at that, guys. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. But who has the peanuts?
The men going to Mars.
Ooh.
That looks scary as fuck, I gotta tell you.
Oh, we're not doing any of those rides, guys, for sure. You just pull me too much. Like you won't ever slow down to be next to me.
Toot toot, I'm a tugboat.
Joe,
What am I? I'm a tugboat captain.
slow down. Now we're getting up to the boardwalk, finally. Put you in this hand.
Watch the screws.
Watch the screws. Okay. Get up the stairs. All three one troll, right? Men are from Mars, women are from peanuts. Yeah, they're from something.
Do the women have the peanuts or the men?
Women
I
are
think the
like,
men took all the peanuts. The
women are like, take the fucking peanuts. I would like almonds or pecans. Don't be giving me these cheap ass peanuts.
cheap ass peanuts taste delicious.
Yeah, but you get tired of them very quickly.
No, you don't get tired. That's the problem. You don't ever get tired of peanuts.
What were you saying? Just letting me know. All three were one troll. Okay.
Come on, girlfriend.
We're here. No, he doesn't have his hip flask because the hip flask actually has to stay out.
Last few days.
Wow, look at how blue the water is, guys.
There's a lobster boat out there.
That's not a lobster boat, specifically.
Toot toot, lobster boat.
Here's the boardwalk, folks.
We have not had a chance to see the World Cup Open this season.
I know, but I'm not a big fan.
That's our coach.
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan right now. I have one of their t-shirts and I'm just not a big fan. Yeah, just take up everything, sir.
Honey, let's go up this way. There's a walk around there.
I just want to sit here for a
No,
minute.
there's a walkway.
Can you just wait a minute? Yeah, I want to sit here. Let's look at it, guys. Look. We made it to the beach. Love hazelnuts. Lime and chili peanuts is different and eat too many because of the spice. Ooh, those sound good. The tea is silent. Yeah, the tea is silent. It looks nice out here, look. Are you seriously eating peanuts right now? Joe, can you eat those later? Just, you don't have to bring them out. Oh, is it flurry or blurry? Okay, hang on a minute.
Remember, we get blurry out here in the morning.
I am always the boss. This is the Doubloon Rescue and Recovery Station.
I'm gonna go out, taking my shoes off.
I can't do that.
Going out to the rescue of the balloons.
I can't do that. Actually, I'm getting warm. I'm gonna take my coat off. Back and clear, thank you. I'm gonna give Joe my coat. Well, you're gonna hold my coat because I can't carry everything. Here. Yes, you can, because you can't leave me in the sand. Here.
I'm leaving you on the bench.
No, you're not leaving me up here.
I'm leaving you.
There's a bar in Osaka, but you can't say cheers as it means something else. Oh, really?
I got a voice for
We don't. Oh, good God. He's got to go to the bathroom. Come back. Listen to him. He's so full of poop. Literally. There's the parachute ride, guys. And the new Thunderbolt. I know. He always likes to run away. Can throw it in the air and catch in the mouth. Joe, you finally get to the walking part. I know. Literally. Okay, we're going to get up and walk over there.
Yeah, well,
Well, we never said we were going to. I know. I did put walk in the thing. We were going to get here, but it took us forever. And then you know him. He has to eat. Because God forbid he goes anywhere without some food. These are the bathrooms, folks. It is truly so blue out. I'm kind of in shock. It's kind of wild at how blue it is. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put my coat around my waist so he doesn't have to carry it. But I'm going to let you guys stare at the ocean. Hopefully.
That makes me sound very aggressive. I was just trying to make it fun.
For a minute.
I wasn't trying to stab you.
Okay, guys. There, I got the thing tied around my waist.
The bathroom. You're the reason we walked over here.
Look at how cool it is. I was there a couple of weeks ago. I had a great time. There's a Spanish restaurant close. Yes, there is. The mofongo is good. Joe Coffee Show food neck at Joe Coffee Show. I know. He thinks he's a show, guys. He literally does. We're waiting for him. But look at how beautiful it is out today. Like, this is the time you want to come out to the beach and just hang out. We will walk down. And so they do actually have the mat that takes you all the way down. Hey there, Haas. Welcome, welcome. The sky is blue sky due to the phenomena called Rayleigh scattering. The scatter refers to the scattering of electronic magnetic radiation. Okay. Love how it works.
I always have to use the force to find out where my wife is.
I came over here.
Yeah, I know. You do this to me all the time.
I moved closer.
You give me so much misdirection. It's amazing.
I moved closer.
In your mind, you move closer, but actually you're farther away because I have no idea where you are.
Oh my God, see, he's complaining because I moved closer to him, folks. Just so you know,
Good answer, which means an excellent debate.
I moved closer to him and he's complaining. I actually got off the bench.
Closer to my blind spot.
Path. Actually, you shouldn't though. Because what if I need you?
I shouldn't run on this.
Yeah, because there might be a pocket. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm on the beach. Now, I did go on the beach when we went onto that Jersey thing that was held down there by the Jersey Shore.
We have fossil bones.
Yeah, it's called a chicken
We
bone.
have fossils.
Sir, that's
we got
called a
dinosaur
chicken
fossils
bone.
on the beach.
Just because you watched Jurassic Park
We
does
need to
not
do a
mean you're
dig.
an
We need to do a
archaeologist.
dig right here. Look for the rest of the skeleton.
You're not an archaeologist, sir.
I am a gist. That's for sure.
You're something.
I'm a gist.
You're just
A metallurgist.
something.
I'm a gist.
He shoves you all around when you're walking. Go figure. I know he does, Classy.
Look at her ripping my clothes off. Look at her. She wants me.
Because he's walking so far
Look,
ahead that I
look,
can't
look,
hold
she
his shoulder.
wants me. She really wants me.
Joe, would you just please?
Dude, I'm a tugboat.
Could you just slow down just a friggin' tad? Yeah, he was watching Jurassic Park yesterday,
I watched
guys.
the whole movie.
The whole movie.
I cried.
Everything always comes back to food, guys. You know him.
I cried at the end. It was a good ending. Good ending.
The balloons should be nearby.
Look, they abandoned their child.
They abandoned the
They went down
child.
to the end and said, "Let the sea have it."
Let the sea have it. Stop it.
The tide will take it away.
Now, like, I'm going to tell you guys, when we were in Jersey, they had this at some point, but they didn't have any sand underneath most of it. Remember? It's like they decided to be like, oh, there's giant pockets of nothing.
I have to tell you, between the seams are pretty tremendous.
Well, yeah, but okay, so let me help. How about you help me?
I'm here for you, honey. I'm
You gonna get a
right
little
here.
closer?
I'm gonna jump in the.
Oh my God, stop being so.
Look at that. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a giver. I'm
He's
a
so
giver,
extra,
guys.
folks.
I'm a giver. I just keep on.
Oh no, I know. He's past the
This
red
baby-
flag, guys.
Listen, this baby's abandoned. We should walk around.
It's past. He's past the flag.
Wait, there's a soft drink in there.
There's a soft drink in there.
Wait, I've changed my mind. There's a soft drink in the stroller.
Okay, how am I getting around this thing?
I don't know.
Okay,
Look, soft drink. It's full.
right there.
We're just gonna park it right here.
Just park it right in the middle. Okay.
They should be a parking spot.
They didn't have any extra. Hey, my foot actually feels okay.
You got your shoes on, right?
I had shoes on last time. What do you think I was doing? Walking barefoot? Write a message in the sand. Joe usually does. You gonna?
Write any message.
Are you gonna come back here so you can help me?
I want to see. I want to see that.
Are you gonna come back here so you can help me,
You're
sir?
good. You're so.
Joseph, I swear to God, if I hurt myself before Vegas, it's all on you.
And if you hurt yourself at Vegas, it's on who?
You,
Bullshit. Not even there.
because you pushed me to the edge.
Oh, that is not right.
It's absolutely correct.
I
See,
want-
look,
I
you're
want-
pulling me again. You're supposed to wait till I
Oh
get
my
up
God,
here.
Dinosaur track.
You're pulling me. Quit pulling me.
Gosh.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna end.
no. You got a whole year. It says it takes an entire year for your bones to
Pay
heal.
that doctor to say
No,
that.
it's actually, I found it on YouTube.
I'm gonna write something on YouTube and publish it.
No, but it was actually by a medical MD.
I'm an MD.
He was an orthopedic
I'm a
surgeon.
metallurgist determined.
Okay, now we're on hard packed sand, so that's not so bad. It's the slippery sand that I'm worried about. I made it to the beach.
Going in, guys. Going in the water, just like this.
Is that what you're gonna do? Yo. So no boomerang,
All right,
yes.
let's go. Come on.
I like your skirt. It does. It looks so fancy. The dead thing? What is it? Is it the horseshoe crab? Well, it's got to be dead because they're usually out in this, what do you call it? It was in the spring, Joe. It was in April. Yeah, but it's broken. It's dead. I am a diva. Doug, you know I'm a diva, okay? Look at Joe found a dinosaur.
This is a 65 million year old crab.
It's a horseshoe crab.
65 million years old.
They actually use their blood, though, for testing and stuff. What was it used for testing for? Which one?
Iodine. There's something about the iodine in their blood.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crab blood is very valuable.
And that's
even more valuable than my blood.
Oh, for God's sake. I think he was battered up in the hurricane storm. Because he was battered up in the hurricane. And then the seagulls ate him. What? He was battered. Did you find any doubloons? Found a bottle cap. That's not money. Bottle cap. Joe wants a gold coin, shiny, with a mermaid on it. Or a skull and crossbones would be even better. He'd be like, wow, they really made him with skull and crossbones. You found a blue bottle cap? Yeah, you're picking up trash off the thing? Oh, he found a blue ring.
I found a sapphire ring.
Okay, that's our beach found.
Sapphire ring.
To go with your jade bracelet.
It's a sapphire. It's a sapphire ring. I did
Yes,
find
it's a
jewel.
sapphire ring. It's a blue diamond.
Is it a blue diamond?
It's a blue diamond, folks.
It's not sapphire. Oh my gosh! I found a holder for a cell phone, but not a cell phone.
Oh, you found the
I am
phones.
finding stuff all over the place. Razor clam. Razor clam.
Razor clams, razor clams. A lot of razor clams.
I got parts.
Look at that.
A lot of
Razor
horseshoe crab
clams.
parts. This must be the fiercest of the year.
He's very intrigued by all this. This is the most stuff he's found ever.
I think I'm gonna send this to one of our subscribers.
Oh, you're going to send him a blue plastic ring?
Sapphire ring.
Okay. I'm just going to send one of you guys this blue sapphire ring. Mayor Adams wears stone and crystal bracelets. Well, Joe does. He wears his crystal. He wears his thing. Wow, you are actually finding a ton of these. What do you call it? Look.
To a ship. You just have to find the ship.
Stop it. There's a ton of these, Joe. The horseshoe crabs, I think, were beat up. Like, look at that. There's another one. Like the horseshoe crab tails. That's it. They look like giant. They actually look like. See, like that's a horseshoe crab tail.
That's actually coral that got ripped up by the wave. That's actually coral.
Oh wow.
That's actually freshly ripped up coral.
Is it pokey?
No, it's actually soft.
I don't want to feel it.
I found another thing, guys.
Yeah, a lot of horseshoe crab tails. They look like railroad spikes. What do you think? Like the star of the. Oh my God! Adam says NYC is special because it's on crystalline rock bed. He's right. It is very special. Joe is like in his element, folks. He's literally. Joe thinks all the wood here goes to the timbers of a pirate ship that we don't know what it's about. I will tell you, this is one of the best things that we love about New York is that you can come out to the beach. You literally can take the subway here. I know it's a good day for Joe to navigate into like hunt. It's not a fossil. Joe, it's probably like a bone off a cow.
Look at this. It's a fossilized bone.
Joe, no, it's not. Yeah, you guys, he thinks he's finding dinosaur bones. Don't want to take stones home from anywhere. Bad luck. I know. He learned that, guys. He learned that because he used to take stones when we would go to Maine, and then he felt bad and he had to bring them all back. There's only some things we'll bring. Joe loves to look at everything out here. Oh God, now he's picking something up. If I have to take him to the hospital, folks.
Big one. Normally we find parts of this. Look how big that is. That's really a big one. Normally they're all busted up.
He's very intrigued, folks. He's on the hunt.
I'm feeling good right now.
Are you?
Like, you know, that's water.
Yeah, I can't really run from the water. He needs a pail and a shovel, Saunders. For real. He wants something to just fly right up to him. Yeah, I think it was a hermit crab shell. How cold is the water, Joe? Yeah, he's like Sherlock Holmes out here. Legit. At least he's not digging for those crabs anymore. Are you literally picking up somebody's chewed up gum? Guys, I can't fix him. Shall we head back up? Oh, no, Joe's gonna get... What are you looking for, that? What's that piece right that you stepped on? Why are you picking up a piece of rock?
Very unique.
It's a rock.
Very unique. Something about this rock is unique.
Oh my God, guys. If I look at this and it's like petrified poop.
I don't know what it is. It looks cool.
It's a bunch, it's like aggregate. It's like cement. Barnacled and stuff. That's what it is.
That looks super cool.
Oh wow, that is coral right there too. The orange. Isn't it? Wow, that did get torn up, guys. Wash it off in the water.
That's not fake, that's real.
Yeah, that is coral. No, it's like still alive. It's still wet. It's still soft. That's all from the storm.
Yeah, that's fresh.
Wow. That is like a fan.
Yeah, it's fresh, just offshore.
So here's the question, guys. If we throw it back in, it probably won't root again because it's not far enough. Okay, bye-bye. That's kind of cool. No, that was coral.
Sparkle. It's all sparkle. You see all sparkles?
What do you think that is, gold?
It's all silver.
Stop it. Saunders would be all in on this with Joe. He's fascinating. Oh my God. We'll take it back out. What's your face? Treaty says Saunders would be in on this one. You're seeing the sparkle from the glass. That's what sand is, you know, glass.
I actually think it's minerals like, I think it's something else.
What, gold?
Yeah.
He is right, though. It is extra sparkly today. I don't know if y'all can see it. It is wild how much coral I'm seeing that's been ripped up. I never really thought there was that much that was out here, but you know, I don't go very far off. Hey there, Brad. How are you? I know we've been on a long time today. We're taking up a lot of your time, guys. But we finally got out here. Finally got out to the coast. I'm actually on the beach walking. I know, shocker, right?
We're on the Atlantic.
What?
We're on the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, I know we're on the
Does
Atlantic
everybody in the
Ocean.
audience know we're on the Atlantic?
Yeah,
Just want to make sure you know that.
I think everybody knows it. You guys all know that? That we're actually on the Atlantic Ocean, folks. This is Coney Island. Now, if we walk that way, we'll lose the signal for sure because that big silver thing down there, which is the aquarium, kills the signal. But we're in Brooklyn, and this is the beach. Everybody can go to Coney Island, hang out, have a little fun, all that kind of stuff. If you want to go up further north, or further east, I'm sorry. Further east, then you go up to Jones Beach or Far Rockaway. Oh, look at that ship going. Can you guys see that ship? What is the sign? Let's go look. What is that? Joe's way over there. You think the dog will leave a treasure? I'm sure it will. It looks like a battleship. No, it's like a tug. It's a big, big, big tug. Come on, Joe. Yeah, it's a huge tug. You can tell. Specifically how it's formed and shaped. It's got the rubber bumpers, things all the way around it. I gotta yell for Joe. Joe! Look at now, he's gonna walk back like, why is Mom making me do this? Because he'll just keep walking down the shore. He'll be back home to Manhattan before you know it. He'll walk all the way around Brooklyn. He'd spend a day out here. Maybe I need to tell him one day you need to come out to the island, come out to Brooklyn, and hang on the water. Oh, you came back. Okay.
Always come back, baby.
Okay, but I can't walk with you like that. Let go of me now.
Down. My arms frozen.
Joe, let go.
I can't help it. My arm's frozen.
Joe, let go of me now. For real.
Is that your kung fu move?
It's my kung fu fucking move.
Is that your throat punch?
It's my throat punch. What is that? Oh, that's a real one. Oh my God, no, it's coming in. Can you see the crab?
It's dead.
No, it's not dead. I see its legs moving. It's right there, guys. See? Yeah, he would climb on those rocks for sure. Can you see it? It's trying to get over. It's a horseshoe crab. It's going to end up on the shore. Well, the water's coming towards me.
I need to help out.
You're going to go in the water? You got to be careful.
It's going to get stuck in the wave. It's going to die. It's going to tire out.
But you got to be careful, Joe. Those, don't they have a stinger?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, the tide is coming in.
It's running out of energy. That's why I can't stay down. It's got very...
How do you know? Are you like a mammologist? The marinologist? It's a crab. I don't need you getting stung by a horse. Can a horseshoe crab sting you? Look at that. There it is. Wow, it's cool. I like to watch marine life. We're gonna let it do its thing. It's down on the bottom. It keeps flipping its own self over. They do not have a. They do have a stinger, almost like a stingray. Right, that's what they were related to. They're actually related to sharks. I think it's what it is, isn't it? Or is that a skate? No, it's a skate. But don't pick it up from the tail, they say. Yeah, it's pretty far out there, Joe. I know, I just figured, I just said any word that came to mind, and it wasn't even a real word. I'm a mammalogist. You know, Joe is, okay, now Joe, Look at it. Joe's very worried. He's very worried about the horseshoe crab. Joe is going to save the species. If you pick it up from... I'm not laughing at you, but you're never going to get it. You going to go out there in the water? You're going to rope? Yes, I am challenging you.
I can't get that horseshoe crab.
Joseph, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
But you challenge me.
Okay, I'm not challenging you.
I don't know where you are right now, so I know where I'm at.
Oh my gosh. I think it's fine now. Oh, as it pops up again. Jesus Christ. I say it's fine, and you know what? It pops right back up. He's trying to swim out. That's what he's doing.
He's so disoriented.
Let's get a front end loader, says Saunders, to pick it up. He just needs to nudge it with his shoe, but it's like far out. It's like way out here.
It's far, far away.
It's far, far away. Treaton says, yes, I can detest that Saunders is a mammologist. Because that was a word I made up.
Saunders?
Okay, let's move along. We will leave the crab to its own. Let's see if Joe's coming. We're going to turn you guys around to see if Joe's coming. Look at him. Guys, look. He's very pensive right now. He's so full of concern. We have to be concerned if he actually bends over to take his shoes off. He's not stopping, guys. Stop it. Oh my God, you did not just say that. Saunders says he can hear a little scream saying, help me, help me, help me.
It's actually trying to get caught in the wave. If it's far enough out where it can stay on the ground, but it's trying to act as a sail and come in. Where did it go? Joe wants to come on shore and be eaten by seagulls.
Should I have not pointed this out to you? You perplexed? What are you going to do with it?
Chuck it out.
You're probably going to chuck it about as far as it is right now.
Oh, not that weak.
Okay. He's not that weak.
If I put my gemstone on it, my
Maybe if you put your magic blue ring on. Put the magic blue ring on, Joseph. Yeah, Saunders says it's saying, help me, please.
Oh no, Saunders, it seems like it wants to come in. Oh my God, I found a cell phone.
Joseph, you did not find a cell phone.
That is a cell phone, Angela.
That's part of a case to a cell phone. Oh my God, guys. He's picking up trash. Classy says it says, save me, save me. That's what Joe thinks is a cell phone.
Well, the glass isn't anymore because it's broken.
Well, it's not anything anymore. Joe is very intrigued by the horseshoe crab. Now he's worried.
Still there.
It'll make it.
I doubt it. Wait.
What?
Syringe.
Joe, I can't believe you're pointing out shit like that.
Oh, my underwear. I just found it.
Your underwear on the thing.
I lost it last season. Found it just now.
Oh my God.
I gotta tell you, that's not my poop in that underwear.
Yeah, stop it.
For the record.
Oh my God, footprints, be careful. For real.
Attacking humans.
You're tracking humans. He's cracking me up, folks.
You guys should really enjoy my
Now,
beach
I
vibes.
would not be walking barefoot on this because there's too many shells, too many things that you could cut your feet on. There's a lot of glass. There's a lot of broken shells. There's a lot of broken everything. This isn't Jones Beach. This isn't Fire Island, which, like, those two beaches are much more remote and much more cleaner and stuff like that. I will tell you though, guys.
I will tell you, the favorite beer of people is Corona Extra Light.
Corona Extra
Every
Light.
bottle cap is a Corona Extra Light.
Okay, every bottle cap's okay. He's collecting stuff.
I've checked it.
He's a shell collector.
I've checked it. Corona Extra Light is the beer of choice.
Okay.
Just so
Beer
you
of choice.
know. At
Yeah,
least
they
the
be
Corona-
crazy.
at least the Corona.
They be crazy, guys. What?
Extra Light again.
Another Corona Extra Light. Okay, good. And that's why Treaton, that's why Treaton and I don't do sand. I know you guys don't do sand, but I'll do the sand so that you don't have to do the sand. And then you can feel like you did
That's the crab that
sand.
didn't make it.
Yeah, that's the other crab that didn't make it.
That's another crab.
Well, there's a ton of them, honey.
That one did make it either.
Ooh. Flip it over. It's dead. It's a fully intact shell. Aren't those crazy looking? He's collecting shells.
We're gonna let it feel like that.
Oh.
Leave it like that.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Nothing.
It died. It was charged, fully charged, but it took a long time of us being on the.
Found your pink shoe.
You found my pink shoe? Okay. Joe's finding lots of trash. All right, guys. Hang on a minute. The gimbal has out of juice. Did you guys have a good time? I hope you did. I know we were on here for quite a
I had
while.
a great time with my girl.
I know Saunders is a mammologist extraordinaire.
I'm a mammalogist. I'm impressed.
I can't with you. I can't with you right now. All right, guys.
I'm on the
have
beach,
a good
guys.
one. He's on the beach. You guys have a good one. And we'll
Hey, baby. Hey, babe.
get off me. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. I can't with him.
Oh my God, this is
Later.
fantastic.
Peace.
Bye-bye.